You were half out of the shot last week, weren't you? Yes, you were. Yes, you were. But now you're all in. Tastes like perfection. Hi, and welcome to Gino's Picks, where Daddy is feeling as nostalgic as I am generous after, for the first time in both recent and not so recent memory, Daddy picked 4 teams and Daddy got 4 winners. Yep, a pristine 4-0 week to that pristine 4-0 week that places Daddy. Sure, I proved it. At 75%, I fucking 80 proved it. Yes, I did. Places Daddy at 75% against the spread over the past 2 weeks. See how you give them numbers so they don't realize you're 16-16 on the year and still a fucking coin toss? But we didn't come this far to only come this far. So let's see if we can't fucking get our bets in the black like Kevin Brenny's whore fucking wife. In fact, let's be exactly like her and go deeper into the black than anyone ever thought possible, because Kevin Brennan's wife is a whore. How come we don't go viral with this? At any rate, she's a whore. She fucks anyone. Let's get to the fucking picks. My first pick, the Ravens are laying 5.5 to the Seahawks in Seattle. Speaking of Kevin Brenny's wife, you know who else feasts on N-words? Lamar Jackson. Of course, in this case, the N-word is the NFC and all of its teams, which are composed of dozens of smaller N-words that all come together to form a Negatron. In any case, after last week's trouncing of the Cards in Arizona, Lamar is now 17-1 against the NFC, in which just aren't used to seeing an athlete of his caliber play. And unlike the awful backdoorest of covers the Ravens allowed to then Cardinals QB Josh Dobbs last week, which I'm pretty sure Steve literally found out about 20 minutes ago, Geno Smith brings about as much to the table in the last 2 quarters of a losing game than the American families have been able to bring to theirs in the last 2 years of this losing administration. Political. Kevin Brennan's wife is a whore. At least people in Seattle won't have much of an appetite this Sunday as the Ravens put away the Seahawks quite soundly 2,700 miles west of their Puget one. Come on. Take the Ravens, lay the 5.5. No way that covers. My next pick, if you saw bonus content, you see this coming. My next pick, the Browns are laying 7.5 to the Cards in Cleveland. To quote a game show that was even before my time, name that tune, but has fiddled with more than Kevin Brennan's whore wife while he's out biking around, I have a picture of this, the neighborhood looking for skincare products. I could name the Browns quarterback Clayton tune in about a dozen notes. Of course, they wouldn't be musical notes as much as they would be Post-it notes. All of them on the locker of Kyler Murray, and all of them from his teammates that say things like, grow up, fuck off, you quitter, and 7 others that say for a good time call Zuli. Because while he takes his grand old time coming back from an injury many thought was so greatly exaggerated that he wouldn't have to play, the Cardinals turned to Tune at QB. And rather than pun you to death saying Tune will not be sharp in his first game against one of the fiercest defenses in the league and he will fall flat. I should have said he will be flat. God damn it. How about if I just say that you forgot all of that was going on with Kyler Murray, because the guy that blew that piece of garbage out of the water was Deshaun fucking Watson, who said just on, well, what is today? Thursday, that he came back too soon from his last injury. Well, I'm glad he says it, because now at least the word comeback and Deshaun Watson have been used in the same sentence for the first time in 3 fucking years. And I doubt he'll be playing this week, but who cares at this point? Because whether it's PJ Walker, who I guarantee wants to be under center, or Watson, who just loves being under his guaranteed contract, the Browns defense alone will cover this fucking spread by itself. Take the Browns and lay the 7.5. My next pick, the Eagles are laying 3.5 to the Cowboys in Philly. Really? Only 3.5? What am I missing here about the Cowboys, who I would tell you are a terrible team, but I'm afraid you'd forget that before 4:25 Eastern on Sunday. So let me put it to you in a much more graphic way. Garrett, Steve, if Dallas had never faced teams based in New York City or Los Angeles, The 5-2 Cowboys would have one fucking win against the Patriots and losses against the woeful Cardinals and the Niners, who after humiliating Dallas 42-10 have lost 3 straight games. Couple that with the fact that in their 5 wins, they've beaten 5 losing teams by an average of 14. But in their 2 losses, they've also lost by double digits. And you're not going to convince me they can keep it close against an Eagles team that is finally firing on all cylinders. In fact, Philly would be undefeated if not for the second biggest surprise involving Jets ever. Peekaboo. Hey, knock yourself out. But if you think Dallas is going to keep it close, fine. But Daddy is loading up on the birds. Take Philly and lay the 3 in a hook. Which brings me, why do they play so much on Monday night? Which brings me to my double your money Monday night bet. Look at us, professional. The Chargers are laying 3 and a hook to the Jets at MetLife Stadium. Brandon Staley did what he did best last week. Beat up on a bad team so people will look at the score and think Chargers magically righted a ship that, if it had any more misused black men on it, would be called the Amistad. And speaking of black men lost at sea, take a look at this great defensive play from the Bolts that turned a huge victory, into a huge defensive victory this past Sunday night. As wide open Velus Jones Jr., there's a picture here that you guys can't see, but you know what I'm talking about, just falls flat on his ass trying to catch a football against nobody. Nobody was in this picture. I'm not saying the Chargers have an intrepid defense, but here's the widescreen shot. Because if you're not sure how open Jones Jr. was, take a look. Because you can fit the U.S. intrepid between him and the nearest 3 defenders. The Jets' defense is too good to let the Chargers do what they did to the Bears, as their defense will intimidate their cowardly head coach, and a national TV audience will watch him shrink under the big lights of North Jersey, where I may actually be, depending on this stupid fucking poll Garrett and Steve are trying to rig. I said rig. Go back to the Negatron joke in the first pick. Either way, this is a close one that no one is winning by more than a field goal. Take the Jets and the 3.5 they're getting. Those are Gino's picks. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Daddy just woke up. How are you guys? Can you see her? Can you feel her? Can you hear her?
Sorry,
no one's complaining. Yeah. By the way, you got to feed your girlfriend. I didn't get a chance in all the running around. I may have slept late because last night was a belated broccoli rabe night, people. Made the little lady broccoli rabe. You gotta keep traditions. You gotta keep the spice alive in that relationship. So she could walk around looking like there's probably some in the fridge. There's probably a half-done one in the fridge, and maybe not.
I'll find it.
Oh, that's the important stuff. That's the good coffee. Anyway. Good morning. For those of you following along live in the Genoverse, sorry, I believe, look at CMOX. CMOX says, CMOX says, Kate's going to be on Stuttering John's beer on the balcony today. I hope she tells him to fuck off when he inevitably asks her about anal and starts hitting on her. I would like to I don't want to say take credit for Kate Meany, because that would mean like I discovered something great, but I would like to take credit for being right about these dumb shows, because Kate Meany is great on In Hot Water. Can you just feed her and not make a big deal? I would argue, and you'll back me up on this, right, baby? Kate's great on In Hot Water because she just sits there and plays along with us, and you don't know. Domestic bliss. Yeah. Kate is great on In Hot Water because she just plays along with us, and we like Kate. We like Kate. I met her through Chrissy Mayer after she did Chrissy Mayer's show, and they said, and unlike so many other people, they're like, this is Kate Meany. And I said, was her dad Kevin Meany? And what's her name? Oh, my gorgeous. And oh, God, it's on me. She wasn't kissing, she was biting. And I said to Christy Mayer, I said, is that Kevin Meany's daughter? And she goes, I think so. Actually, that's not fair. I think she said, yeah, but whatever, she was. And then I said, oh my God, I'd love to have her on my show. And hi, Six. And because the universe provides, I bumped into her at Keanu's bar back when you used to bartend, remember? Because she lives in that neighborhood. And I said, oh yeah, you got to come do my show. And that's why she does our show, because she's a sweet little gal. Sweet little young gal. And we had fun hanging out with her and joking around. And my whole point was, let's see if a young chick who's normal likes our crazy old man silly shows. It wasn't even using claws. Wasn't even using claws. So that's what we did. But then fast forward to Kevin Brennan, the miserable faggot who just has to have, people on to try and get the shit on us. And I'm very pleased with that. He had her on. And the first two words out of his mouth were, Gina doesn't pay you. Keanu's a sex worker. And she was like, what? And by the end of the interview, she gets it. She's like, I'm sick of this. So now she did Ray DeVito's podcast. And I can tell you what she texted me about Ray. But I'm not sure if she's just saying it for my benefit or she really means it. But suffice to say, it's exactly what I would love to have a friend of mine say about Ray. Is that a fair way to put it, baby?
Yes, darling.
Seems like called him a piece of shit. I'm kidding. So
she said he was an ugly loser with roommates.
Yeah, she said Ray DeVito's an ugly loser with roommates. And in her defense, it's not even being mean, because what did Ray do? Ray is so stupid. And again, watch this. Welcome to Gratcast. Nothing but gratitude. I'm so grateful that I'm so, not vain with my hair that I cut it myself now since the lockdown. I'm so grateful that I'm not so stupid that I get a haircut thinking it'll make me look prettier inside when I hate myself. What's that? Just wear the pajamas.
I don't want to look like a lunatic.
It's a little late for that. By the way, can I tell him why you don't have any pants to wear home? Because she didn't wear pants here. Keanu is. I'm gonna speak very nicely about you. I tell Keanu all the time. I say you don't have to wear fancy outfits because you're sexy. And I'm not lying. I think Keanu's very smart, funnier than me. She's a very confident woman, can hold her own. So I find her very sexy, right? But she does an OnlyFans. I hope I'm not talking out of school, where she wears a lot of sexy outfits. So the other day, we're doing her stream, the Halloween stream, which shout out to the Gum Friday. Shout out to my Gum Friday guy who's in here. He says that Jets joke is solid. Well, let me tell you this. Keanu, come here and say thank you for putting that up. Because, I forgive me. I don't mean like I'm telling her what to do. Let me say this.
I love him.
Yes, that's my point. Like, I was just going to say, thank you so much. The clips you put up, she fucking loves them. But since she was here, I was going to have you see her face when she says it. When she said it, I didn't mean to bark out like, come in. But while she's doing that. So that clip goes up of that night doing Halloween. But because she was busy that night. Actually, that night she stayed up so late and I passed out because it's Tuesday night. Wednesday is my early day. She tried on 3 sexy outfits. She tries on for Halloween, which are great. And then the next night, her friend's in town. And she stays up so late, I pass out. And the next night, her friend's in town, so she's hanging out with him. So I don't get to hang out with her either night. I'm like, you owe me a fucking outfit. So she literally... So yesterday, and I love telling this part of the story, I'm making broccoli rabe for our anniversary. And I say, Keanu, I'm making broccoli rabe and everything, but you have to go to the store next to your apartment and get the bread there because they have the best Italian bread I've ever had anywhere in New York City. I'm not lying. Not lying. I'm like, every loaf of Italian bread in my neighborhood sucks. So Keanu is at here she is. You can say thank you to Gum Friday guy.
Thank you, Gum Friday guy. I love when you do that.
So Keanu, is killing 2 birds with 1 stone. She's wearing that big fur coat right there over nothing but like pink lingerie.
It was like a flasher. And I'm bending over in the grocery store. They're like, I go in there every day. They're like, there's always fucking something with this girl. Always something. And the stockings I was wearing had fallen down to the bottom.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? Is she on drugs? Should we know something's amiss? And I'm bending over the fucking, I've got nothing up but like underwear.
This guy.
And I'm like, I'm just trying to get some of the French bread, the Italian bread. And then I had to walk to my Uber, but all for you. And you didn't even care.
That's so not true. That is so not true. I thought it was so cute. And I was cracking up because again, she's getting my favorite Italian bread, but she's also like, I owe him an outfit. And then she's so sexy. She takes off the thing and she's like, hey, look at me.
because you don't know how to be sexy. But, like she's sexy all the time. And then she's like, now I'm going to put on a sexy outfit. I'm sexy.
All right, on my list now.
Was it something I said? And then tell my ass. And then when you woke up today, tell them what happened when you woke up today.
That the devil was asleep on my leg.
That's right. That's right. 6, we were in bed. 6 was sleeping on her legs. And she seemed to be sketchy. You can't just be nice.
My back is broken.
You can't just say something sweet and let it. You can't just say something sweet and leave it.
She was asleep on my leg. But I felt her like nestle in.
Oh my God. This is so again, and this is Ken Mosca, Keanu, and you remember when I described him. Slamming time at Zany's. Allow me to explain that, and then we'll get to all the stuff today. So yesterday's a great day. Friday, I wake up, my football video is done. Gum Friday is up. Garrett and Steve are great. Sleep in, got the whole bed to myself because Keanu's entertaining her friend who's and shopping for wedding dresses. I wake up, little Susan. Email me a picture of the ring and the recorder so I can put it up, please. Okay. Actually, it's on my Twitter. Just send me the Twitter link to it so I can show it from there. Right, sorry. And then Luis J. Gomez is calling you first thing in the morning. Want to explain? So yesterday, after I do all that, I jump rope. I'm having a great fucking day, and I get a picture from Ken Mosca wearing my old Gino merch, the Bad News Bears thing, right?
Sorry. He's live. I have to go. I'll be right there.
Who is it?
It's Elliot.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry.
Hold on. Getting a call from In Hot Water Show guy. What's that, buddy?
Hey, buddy. I just want to tell you that the stream is very blurry. I don't think you really checked the thread. Yeah, it's very choppy and blurry. We can hear you fine. It's just that the visuals a little rough.
What's wrong with? It's something with the internet?
I turned off my internet.
No, man. I mean, we can see you. It's pretty blurry. When you actually go and look at all the messages, you'll see a lot of people have been pointing it out. But I figured you hadn't looked at it yet.
Jesus Christ! Hold on. I'm gonna see because it seems like look at the internet. It is
a little blurry.
It says it. Please hold. Is that any better?
Let me see.
While you're doing that, I'm on my phone right now, and I'm just going to unplug my internet and reboot it. Okay, guys, here's what's going on. Because I'm too lazy to just restart the stream. I'm on my phone's internet. And hold on, I'm going to go in the comments and I'll get back. How does this look now? I'm on my phone's internet, people. It says oh, that's old.
I'm looking. It's better.
Okay, hold on, guys. I feel like we're flying through a little turbulence here. Here's what we're doing right now, guys. I've got you on my phone Wi-Fi, and I'm rebooting my intraweb, and let's see if that does it. Is that better for now?
Yes, darling.
Okay, good. Hold on. Talk to them for 1 second. I'll plug this back in. All right. So I apologized for that. Yeah, it seems like we're a lot better now, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get the current comments, and then I'll backtrack. I apologize. That's much better. Bring Kiki back on. Looking good now. Is that your niece in the background? All right. Well, it's good to see you guys. Unlike my video feed, you guys are as sharp as ever, you assholes. You're golden. Look at that. It's on my cell phone. Oh, awesome. Okay, so let's get back to the Ken Mosca story, which is still up. So I get a video. Excuse me. I get a picture from Ken Mosca, and he's wearing the Bad News Bears Gino thing. And I'm like, I think he's just saying hi. And then he puts underneath, he's like, I might be doing I could find it right on my phone. Ken Mosca, what am I doing? So Mosca says, my friends asked me, I'm at Zany's in Nashville. I might go and do 10 minutes on stage. And let me tell you, me and Ken Mosca chat all the time via text. Every now and then we call. But there are certain times it elicits a call. And I was fumbling for my phone. I couldn't call him back quickly enough. And I'm like, Ken, you gotta do this. Because I'll tell you something about Ken Mosca. Never once in my life did Ken Mosca say, I'm funny. I could do that. All my friends tell me I should do stand-up. No, Ken's just a guy that has always fucking cracked me up. And let me tell you, fucking cracked my nephew up. If you make my nephew laugh like this idiot, you can do no wrong with me. If you're fucking raping a nun while killing the Pope and my nephew is giggling, I see no fucking problem here. I see no problem here. Okay? So again, I don't care. But Ken is fucking funny. So out of the blue, he's like, I'm thinking of doing 10 minutes. And that is a Ken call. That's Ken call time. So I call Mosca up and I'm just like a 5-year-old. I'm like, you like trying to sell his uncle. Like, you gotta do it. And he's like, I might only get 5 minutes. And I'm like, go up there for 5. I guarantee you'll be up there 10. And I paid Ken this compliment counter. You'll get it. I'm like, I think you're going to do well for your first time, but if you bomb, it's going to even be better.
Yeah, you would know.
Because Ken wouldn't be like, because that's just it. Because Ken's the kind of guy that never said, I'm hilarious, I can do stand-up, blah, blah, blah. Ken's like, I'll give it a try. And if Ken doesn't do well, he will. I see you looking at her ass. I see. If Ken didn't do well, he'd be dying to tell us, dying to tell any of his friends. So the fact he says slamming time at Zany's, I'm going to surmise it was a little column A. I love you so much.
My lift is coming.
And a little column B.
Oh.
Did you send me the picture of the microphone?
Yeah, I sent you this.
Oh, watch. Now, microphone, I'm in a tunnel. Tell me if there's no way I'm in a tunnel. I mean, I stink today. No, it's on the right microphone. Fuck you guys. Everything's fine. Everything's hooked in.
Okay, yeah, you're good. If this happened to me, I would be crying by now.
I hate to tell you, this is one of my better ones so far. That's you'd be calling me saying it stinks. Oh, God. So, Ken, I don't know if you put anything after this. I'm going to catch up on the comments. But feel free to Ken, why don't I just call Ken and ask him how it went? That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Hang on, people.
Oh, cat claw.
Knock yourself. Oh, here it is. Let's see if Ken answers.
Yeah, let's see.
He's a very personal man. Let's see if he answers for my amusement. Thank you, by the way. Gum Friday. Audio's okay.
No, brother.
Dude, hopefully you were putting up with the terrible feed. Did I tell that story accurately and complimentarily enough?
Yes, and you're correct. A little bit of column A and a
Right.
little bit of column B. I thought the Hamas jokes would go over a little better, but they didn't. They didn't. I opened up 2 minutes of crowd work because there was this couple sitting in the front.
Did you call someone a whore and someone a faggot? Because that's my bit, Ken.
I didn't call anyone a faggot, but I did call her a whore. In fact, I called her an ugly whore.
My man.
Because the guy was saying how cute she was. There was one guy up before me, how pretty she was, how cute she was. So I go up there and I pull a little Don Rickles out of my ass, and
Sure.
I said, "So you guys are together? You guys are married?" And I went, "Oof, really?" So yeah, so I had six. I had 6 good minutes. A little, like you said, a little column A, a little column B. Bombed on the Hamas jokes. They asked for one street joke, and I know you're going to know it. My street joke was, why was Helen Keller's dog frightened all the time?
Oh.
You'd be frightened too if your name was. Ah!
My favorite one is God. No, she burned her face answering the iron, but that's a good one. That one's great. That one's fantastic. So what was it? You were just down in Nashville and it was an open mic type thing?
for and I wouldn't stay like for the show and stuff like that. But I got some friends down here. I'm actually playing some golf for a couple of days.
Life O'Reilly.
And yeah, so they know I love comedy. They're like they're all Jersey boys, and they're in the financial world down here. And so I finally got down here, and they know I love comedy. So we're going to Zany's and Mosca. You're getting up on stage, and I'm like, yeah, right, So you know. You can only goat me so many times, so I said, all right, listen, if I don't do it, I'm a pussy, right?
Yeah, I mean,
that for the rest of my life.
That's the perfect time. You're with all your boys. They're begging you to do it. And I'll say it again, Ken, never once, when I saw that text, I'm like, you're fucking with me. Because again, there are far too many comedians in New York that you watch them get on stage and you're like, who the fuck, Ray DeVito, who the fuck ever told whoever told you were funny? You know, it's like, I don't get it. But when a guy that's never said he was funny is like, my friends want me to do 5-10 minutes. I'm like, you've got to do this. Yeah.
It was 6 minutes. It was 6 minutes.
How many minutes did I do last night, Keanu? All right, don't answer that. Go on, Ken. Back to you, Ken.
Like I said, it was 6 minutes. I'll never do it again. I'm not a comic, but I had a freaking blast.
That's what I said to Keanu.
Really,
she's like, that was 6 minutes. I'm like, I'll never do it again.
I'll never do it. I don't know how you guys do it, especially for a long time, but it was the right time. It's going to be the only time. And then we had a great night. We had a couple drinks there, and then we went out all over the place.
Isn't it great? A guy like
on
Ken
Broadway. We spent the night on Broadway.
Isn't it great? A guy like Ken Mosca, fucking responsible guy, fucking wife, 2 children, fucking, you know, does stuff all over his fucking community. He's like, I don't know how you get on stage and tell dick jokes, Gene. Yeah, well, you know, I'm a hero. You are just a loser.
Like I said, I got off to a good start because a little bit, 2 minutes of crowd work with that couple up front. And then that got me off to a good start. But like I said, the Hamas jokes.
I love it. I'm going to mention this Monday. All right, buddy. I love you. You're the best. And thank you, as always, for all the support you show me and Mike Kiki.
Pal.
Love you, buddy. Later. It's amazing how life is so fun. What did we say about crosstalk? Are you talking to McGuinevere? I'm kidding, baby.
My list is on the way.
Baby.
I can't wait to make my leave. All right?
Baby, you know I'm kidding. That's a joke. Fucking bad
I
pod.
don't do anything right.
No, you've never heard stupid. You've never seen like I think your boyfriend win by 2, lose by 1,000, whatever you're calling him this week. They by the way, look at this. Shout out to another fan of yours as much as mine. Fan Horizon's Dream sent me a text one time.
Charles right now. Yes!
He's
C-O-F-C-C-O-U.
She made a chant.
G-A-R-S-O-R-S.
She made a chant. It's not a chant. It's not a chant. It's not a real chant.
Yes, it is.
Gene, in hot water, Gratcast and the College of Charleston to in no way endorse this fucking pseudo chant. But this is the guy that sent me the DM on Facebook Messenger, and I'm like, I'll send this right to Keanu.
Yeah, I know. I talked them into it.
Yeah.
I love you.
All right, baby. You're the schmoopest.
See you later.
Thank you for the Italian bread.
You're welcome.
My Kiki.
And the sex. How about the outfit, clown?
You're welcome for the extra 4 minutes. Actually, that was not even getting into it.
I do you.
Did you send me the? Yeah, and by the way, Keanu Thompson, check out the best WNBA player ever. God, you need to email that to me, Jim. You need to email that to me. Your enemy Gumfry. The chant is getting clipped.
C-O-F-C-C-O-U. G-A-R-S-R-S.
It's not even. I don't even know. I'm not.
C-O-F. It's great. I created it.
Michael Jordan's Hitler mustache called you the champ, baby. Oh, my God. And again, you can get so much more of that every Tuesday at Keanu C. Thompson YouTube, Untoward Tuesday. Or, you know, when she stays up to all hours because I have to be up in 4, not having sex with me. A lot of kidding. So kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding.
In the grocery store naked.
That's
you.
On a list of
I emailed you that clip too.
Okay.
With the socks.
Oh, really? Okay.
Not email. I twittered it to you.
Oh, I'll put it on the Twitter.
DM.
What is a long list of things I adore, that Keanu stories I love in our 13-month relationship. That's right up there. just walking around like a sex worker, which you are, according to Kevin Brennan, when he's talking to Kate Meany, getting me, I swear this is the best part, getting me my favorite. Am I that much of an old guinea? Yo, you got to get the bread at Cristetti's. Because, like, why can't you get it? I've been 5 fucking places. The bread sucks. Bread sucks. It's fucking dry. Fucking, it sucks. I love you. Are you? That sounds like more of a very long goodbye.
Yep. Don't lose my number.
See, oh, no one understands her. No one understands that woman. I am a lucky fella. Make sure you follow her on Keanu C. Thompson. She lets me drop by a lot. She's stupid. And of course, as long as I'm on this, make sure you follow Gum Friday so you can see that Cougar chant clip, which is, to me, absolutely fucking hysterical. Absolutely fucking hysterical. And, let me edit this while I'm doing it. Then I will. And thank you for your patience at the beginning, live streaming Chargers. And I'm telling you, I'm editing something right now. Watch this, and then I'll get to all the chat. I'll see what all the chat is about. Look at this. And yes, I'll be live. I'm not going to that fucking game. I'm sorry, but I know that Garrett and Steve are devious motherfuckers, and they swayed. Hold on, I'm just showing this way more like. They swayed what would have been the perfect joke. They swayed the perfect. Sorry, I wanted to make sure she shut the door so the cat didn't move out. And the final results on Twitter, I will find for you wonderful people, and then I'll get back to these comments, which we all love so much. Hold on to yourself. It's gonna hurt like hell. So the final tally on all that was 55% of the votes said I should go to the game. But why am I not signed into anything on my goddamn Twitter? Oh, because they redid Chrome or something on me. So the final tally, as you'll see, I'll go to my profile and I will share the page. Now I can't even find the fucking thing. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But the final tally was, fuck, I can't find it and I don't care. The final tally was fucking 55% said I should go to the game, and 40, yes, Jesse James, the votes are in, and 44% said I should live stream it with you guys are all fucking assholes. Am I going to get let me explain something to you jerks. By the way, it's hey Google, what's the temperature?
Currently in New York, it's 56 degrees.
I should open a window in this stuffy fucking apartment. Look, by the way, I lost my train of thought. Live football sucks. Like, I've been to several Chargers games, okay? I've been to, I'll give the call, maybe I'll do the call number in a little bit. I'm behind on every fucking chat. I'm sorry. Live football fucking sucks. I'm telling you right now. All right. By the way, I'm going to try to switch internet real fast. Let me tell me if this works. Okay. Where'd it go? Hold on. I'm going to try. Jesus Christ. Never again. What's going on with my fucking internet? Jesus Christ. They probably fucked it up. All right. Jim in Florida, while I'm back on the regular internet, I don't know what's going on. What say you, buddy?
Hey, I was just telling you to check your text messages. I sent you that link in a text message before I posted it in the chat.
All right, buddy.
But you don't check text messages anymore.
Well, I'm trying to catch up on actual messages in the chat. I'm trying to prioritize. How are things in
I can't email it to you because I don't have your email address.
Gino Bisconti comment. I gotta go. I love you. You're all jerks. All right. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I do know this, that they've been working on my street what was supposed to be 3 days, but Con Ed has dug it up. Maybe they fucked with my internet. Maybe my internet just sucks today. I don't know, but thank God for the cell phone. Let me know it's fine again. So as I was saying, live football sucks. And if you don't believe me, ask Bolt Patricia. What the... Look at the sexy Bolt Patricia. Look at her. What do Boltman and Gina, thank you for the $5 and thank you for the 20, Ken Mosca. What do Boltman and Gina's internet speed have in common? They're both on live support. I got to tell you, he's a broken man, Bolt Patricia. He's a very, very broken man. I don't know what to tell you other than you got to, this is the kind of thing that brings people together. You have to nurse them. Why am I spending time on this talking about fucking Boltman? I don't understand. I don't get it. But sure enough, that's what we're doing here. We're talking about Boltman, people. But yeah, Bolt Patricia. But Bolt Patricia will tell you, football ruins lives. And I'm telling you, if ever the universe, look, we'll talk Gratcast, and then I will try and catch up on all the comments. I'm so far behind because I love chatting with you. And I've got to email myself the thing because Jim's a prima donna. Jim, send me your email. I've been to many football games I grew up in South Jersey. My buddies love the Eagles. And this ties into it even more. So I went to many a baseball game in my there in my youth. Oh, I did. I went to a football game at Veterans Stadium, the legendary Mustard Story with my father, when me and Max Loads went and watched the New Jersey Generals with Brian Sipe and Herschel Walker. Why I said Brian Sipe before Herschel Walker, I'll never understand. And the Philadelphia Stars with Irv Eatman and Chuck Fusina. Chuck Fusina. And that was the Mustard Story. But I used to go to Eagles games with my buddies, and Eagles fans are nuts. They'll tailgate all day for the Sunday night game in the middle of December and freeze, and then sit in that stadium and freeze. But at least Lincoln Financial Field, one of the first new stadiums built, is great. They had tickets on the 50-yard line in the top section, okay? And their boss owned a restaurant. He had tickets on the 50-yard line. I'm not making this up, in the front row. And the fucking seats are all good in that stadium except those front row seats because you can't see. You're too low. But when you're at the 50-yard line, fucking anywhere, when you're in the top, there's no bad seats. You never have to. If you're at a football game, here's how you judge how good the seats are. How often you look at the live game that you paid so much fucking money to go to, and how often you're looking up at the scoreboard, craning your neck. I love you, Bolt Patricia. How often you're craning your neck to watch, and at that stadium never had to. Then you go to fucking, then I went to fucking LA. I went to fucking SoFi Stadium, saw many a game. In fact, the last time I was there, I saw a Rams ram it. Yeah, I had to ram it, baby. I went to every Chargers game. We were sitting around the 25-yard line, middle deck. Didn't have to look at the scoreboard once, but we did because it was glorious. Glorious. I'll find some pictures of that. And then, never had a bad seat, went to the fucking Bills. Ram it, opening game last season. End zone, never had to look at the scoreboard because the way they do the seats and the height, never had to look at the scoreboard. Okay? But MetLife Stadium on a Monday night in North Jersey in November, suck my dick. Why would I do that? Why would I pay all this money, fucking $80 a beer, fucking drive 3 hours each way, or fucking take public transit when I can sit in my apartment on a Monday night with my cat, eating leftover broccoli rabe, losing my mind like I'm going to, talking to my brother who's used to this shit. Maybe I'll have Kiki come and watch it with me if you want to see a good time. You want to watch Kiki watch the game with me, because you'll realize she's not just a hilarious, sexy, confused young woman. She's the most patient woman I've ever met. But why would I not do that when I can talk with you guys? When you guys can hang out with me and watch a game? I'll tell you why. Because you're vindictive psychos that want to see me freeze my ass off surrounded by fucking by other fans, fucking other broken people of terrible teams. Snookerman says, enable memberships, cum you don't care. All right, first of all, I don't know what that means. I don't know how enabling memberships would prove I care more than Anthony, which isn't true. Cunha's amazing. And I'll say this, and by the way, Snookerman, thank you for the £5. Thank you, Snookerman. Snookerman. I just got that. I know it says Snookerman, but it's Snookerman. Look, I'm going to say this for the 90th time. I hate Howard Stern. I grew up, I loved him. That's not true. That's a lie. I didn't grow up loving him. I had a day job that I walked to work when I had a different life 8 lives ago in Wilmington. And I would just sit and I would watch. I mean, I'd wake up, I'd go to work. I didn't start listening to Howard Stern. Actually, it was with Nate Bargatze, who fucking literally was on the football show. He was on ESPN today. I fucking love him. And he had it in his car and he let me borrow it once. And I actually, his car died and I borrowed his Sirius XM. Then I got a car with Sirius XM. That's when I listened to it. Oh my God, I'm Chad Zumach. I just fucking inserted Nate Bargatze's name in. But I do love Nate. I really do. I text him all the time when he does well. I'm doing it again. I apologize. So I love Howard Stern. Loved him. Fucking, and you draw things in, and then suddenly I'm working with, Levy fucking is why, but I'm touring with Artie Lang, and then I'm Artie Lang's fucking sidekick on his podcast. It's fantastic. Okay, these are the salad days. But now I hate Stern, and I still listen to old Stern clips. And I'm sorry about if one more person threatens one more person. My buddy Mario is like, I love you, buddy, but I'm going to cancel my membership if you don't unscramble the way it is on the app. And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I'll bring it up to E-Rock again, but we're all scrambling. The boss does care, and the boss fucking loves doing this, but he's like me, okay? And that's now I'm just going to apologize. He's not like me. He's 10 times more talented, funny, and engaging. But I would think he's like me in the fact that if it's not fun, I'm not going to do it. There are times I love the Chargers, but it's not going to be fun to go to that stadium. There are times Max Loads texts me, he's like, can you golf? And I'll be like, yeah, I can golf. And then the night before, the morning of, I'll text him and be like, Pete, I can't. I got this, and this, and I just wouldn't enjoy it. Would I be able to fucking go out there and golf with you? Yeah, but I just wouldn't enjoy it. And what's the point of hanging out with you golfing if I'm thinking about 9 other things? And Anthony is not rushing back. Anthony should not rush back. Anthony just lost his fucking cat. God, that's fucking crushing. Okay? Anthony needs to fucking be able to be happy and healthy when he's doing it, or he's not going to be good. And then snooker, man, you'll be like, hey, here's $5. Anthony isn't funny anymore. He's hilarious, but he's distracted. But when you get Anthony back, he'll be 100% healthy. But if only in the meantime, you had 500 fucking different ways to watch him. And on those 500 different ways, okay, 3. Old Compound Media, old Opie and Anthony, fucking, and the other, whatever the other thing is. Oh, and current clips on the app. You've got all this stuff. You've got YouTube, you've got the app, you've got fucking Spot, all these ways to listen to him. So stop. Fucking catch up on all the. If you've seen everything Anthony Cumia has ever said, you're a lucky son of a bitch. But you haven't. Fucking watch this. You ever read a book again and love it? I used to read books. I've read The Plague 30 times. I've read Siddhartha twice. That's a lie. I've read Siddhartha 1.5 times, and I've read The Plague 5. Watch his old stuff again. He does care, and I know you're just busting balls. Shout out Short Friday. Jaden Daniels will get hurt tonight for LSU. I have not been following. Where's this go here? It's metal. I have not been following college football with the exception of Ole Miss and Tennessee. I don't even know who Jaden Daniels is. I suck Short Fridays. This just in. TIL Gino doesn't live in democracy. By the way, let me check something really fast. Mr. White says a BYB member just unsubscribed from Beyond the Grave. Fez is still dead. By the way, all right, so that's it. Let's get to it. TIL Gino doesn't live in democracy. And my man, Deadful, Gino's internet is flat broke. Deadful is the best. Deadful. Obviously, he's the best because he gave me $50. He gave Keanu like more than 50 this week. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to fucking brag about the guy, but the best thing he did. All right, I'm gonna say the best thing he did was, and Chad watches this shit, and you know what I'm gonna say, Deadful. Thank you, but Chad watches this shit. So on Wednesday night, Deadful Deadpool on Tuesday night gives her 50. She's so grateful. He gives her another 50 saying, I look good in pink. The next night he gives Keanu 99 bucks. 99 bucks. Makes her day. Like, he's great, you know? Maybe she'll buy me drinks with the money you give me. I'm kidding. Makes her day. The next night he gives Chad 99 cents. And you cannot, Deadpool, am I wrong? You cannot convince me that Chad doesn't know. Chad knows because he goes, Deadpool gave me 99 cents. I don't remember exactly how he said it because the second super sticker Deadpool popped up, I assume it's 99 bucks. I see the 99 and then my brain has to physically slide both nines to the fucking left of the zero and the decimal point. And Deadpool, I'm like a monkey at the zoo. I had to get a new TV because I was throwing feces at my TV, Deadpool. Feces. So again, thank you. I will use this money to find out what the fuck's going on. I won't. I'm going to use it on Italian bread from Keanu's neighborhood, which is so good. So good. Stupid. So fucking dumb. It was. It was so stupid. If you don't know my call number, you don't get it. You don't fucking get it. And Bolt Patricia says, who has a 5% deboltable? Bolt Cross and Bolt Shield isn't even a real company. Yeah, if you're not following the In Hot Water Football Show, and let me tell you, and then I will get to the regular comments. You know I read the regular comments, but I just got so behind worrying about fucking the internet. If you don't get fucking how great Steve has become, and you do, and Garrett's always been great, but Steve is on morning. I watch it. Steve is on morning. And so the guy that does fucking Matt Smith, we have Matt Miller. They're both fucking amazing. They do amazing. They do amazing artwork, not just because it's really good graphics, because they have such a comedic mind for it. I don't know where In Hot Water would be without Matt Miller. I know where it wouldn't be, where it is. I don't know where Morning would be without 5 Fan Photoshop, a.k.a. Matt Smith. But because Steve is, sure he's a booth guy on Morning, but he's become a booth boy on Morning, almost like to the extent that he's a booth boy on In Hot Water. So Matt Smith of 5 Fan Photoshop fucking watches Steve because he's a fan. Who isn't? And I guess he's watching the football show, and he started sending him Bolt Man fucking. Apparently, fucking 5 Fan Photoshop is like Peter Parker was with Spider-Man. I'm starting to think fucking Matt Smith is Bolt Man because he gets all these pictures of Bolt Man no one else can get. And he's such a fan of Steve. He's like, hey, he sends Steve pictures of Bolt Man like fucking he sends Bill pictures of him and Joanne. It's fucking incredible. And I can't thank that fucking guy enough. I cannot. And he's on Bolt Shield. A BYB member just unsubscribed from Beyond the Grave. Fez is still dead. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to read to you. I'm sorry. And I have no problem with those guys. But when are you going to realize that daddy is not full of shit? I'm going to read to you a text message that I got from my friend. When I fucking, and you're going to, by the way, and I'm sorry if I'm doing this for me, but look, the day I fucking went in, I'm tired of AIDS. I'm tired of fucking bringing people up that no one knows about to make an example from my life because I'm honest. And then the people that I'm talking about play victim and scream, he was saying about, and they name names when I didn't. Okay? And when I shit on fucking, people that don't care about being alive and blah, blah, blah. And Stevie Lou goes, oh my God, Gina was shit. No. A fan wrote, I still love and support you, Gina. It's just a sensitive thing for some of us. I was Bobby's main confidant, but I could only do so much. And then she said that, then she went on to say that these guys don't even know him well. And when I recanted everything on Thursday, and by recant, I shouldn't say that. That's not true. I clarified. I'm like, this is all I said, blah, blah, blah. I gave $100. Do what you can. But shouldn't we be sending money to people in Maine? Shouldn't we be? No. And she wrote, I don't know if I saw it all, but the people acting like they're angry at you, other than Jerry Shepherdini, who's actually very sad, they're just stunting. They weren't even Bobby's friends. They always used him as a punching bag and didn't give a fuck about him. They're just using his death and the drama they're creating around it for content and shit. They have no high moral ground. So again, welcome to the fucking part of the podcast where I say Gina was fucking right. Because again, all I'm doing is speaking my mind and trying to give messages to the living. I'm trying to fucking tell you it's a gift to be alive. And when people are like, yeah, we unsubscribe, fucking longtime subscribers, fucking my buddy, I'll say his name, Bradley, who I have no problem with, the guy that fucking once was Superman on Niggly's on the Moon, said, I'm done with Gino. But then I'm sorry that you fucking have to make yourself a victim. There's too many fucking victims. And I'm sorry that I don't know how anyone could say that I make myself a victim. Don't get me wrong. I say this because I used to be a victim. When I lost my parents, I'm like, everyone feel bad for me. No more. And I will not put up with it. Hey, let's see what normal people have to chat about. Brimstone, oh my God. Thank you so much for Kiana was here. I'm such a bad fucking friend. Kiana was here. I think you saw her. And look at this. There's nothing on the table except this, the pictures that I wanted her to sign so we could send back for you. Brimstone, I am sending you fucking signed pictures. And I don't know if you saw me jumping rope yesterday, but if you did see me jumping rope yesterday, Brimstone, God damn it. If you did see me jumping rope yesterday, Brimstone, I was repping in your Arizona D-backs fucking thing. Sorry about your D-backs, but it's a pleasure. Just that's what I heard. That's what I heard. Okay. But I will say this, Brimstone. I can't thank you enough. I'm sending you one of my hoodies. I'm gonna sign I have a whole bunch of these that I don't wear a lot. I'm gonna sign one and send it to you as well because that stuff was great. The note was great. Oh, ignore them, Gino. They're lying. Well, that's even worse if they're lying. That's even worse if they're lying because you're posturing to back up a point that's bullshit. Then you're doubling down on victimhood. I hope Kevin Brennan's whore wife is here, everyone. Kevin Brennan's whore wife says my cunt smells like stale French fries. Hold. Hey, I'm taking a picture. Hold on, let me take it. I'm taking a picture. Someone screen grab this. All right. Thank you very much. If you guys don't do it, I can do it later. But yeah, thank you. Hail Brimstone. I mean it, buddy. Thank you so much, buddy. Gina Biscotti, Jim Satala says it's pretty depressing that the least popular show on the network has the best graphics and photoshops. We have Matt Miller doing our stuff, and sometimes they collab. All right, okay, now let's do a quick run through the comments, okay? I apologize that it's been so fucking crazy, and then we'll get to some of the Twitter stuff. Oh my God, that's good coffee. All right, gonna just Clemson. Smartass, this is how far behind I am. Oh, hey, Keanu's there. Before it's just a blurry figure in the background. Mr. White, trust me. I'm sorry I missed this. When your phone is better than your interwebs, you're a bum with a B. I love that you smell it like this. You're golden. Thank you. Let's hope I still am. I think Keanu would have really loved that. Is that me with green? That's not me, is it? At a glance, I thought it was. Keanu's read your legs. There's some OnlyFans in the chat. My microphone can't still be in a tunnel. Welcome to Grapecast. There's things, Jim. My Tigers are playing this weekend. I guess they're off. Audio is fine. Gabe Gatsby. Remember the Gabe Gatsby, Jesse James? You're stupid. I love the Gabe Gatsby. By the way, a fan of mine. That didn't even sound right. A fan of ours. There you go. A fan of In Hot Water reached out to me. He literally was watching episode 1, and he's like, I'm gonna go back and watch. And he's like, Pat Dixon's on this episode. I said, what did I say about him? You said all nice things. All nice things. So I told him. I says, Mabel, I says, as long as you're fucking going through those, if it's no problem, send me the episode and timestamp whenever I mention Pat Dixon. And I guarantee he can watch every episode. He'll never find the episode where I go, Pat Dixon is the boss's boy. What a fucking psycho. But I said, anytime you find a clip, send it to me, because I guarantee it's always me being nice, always me complimenting his show, complimenting all the time. So see if you can find that. Also, if you're watching the old shows, send me the Gabe Gatsby episode. I wonder if that would come up when I Search it. It went too far. I will check out the hottest NBA player. McGuinevere. Shout out McGuinevere. She's so great. She was on the Halloween show. Let's go Rangers. Texas Rangers, that is. And let me say this. I said to my buddy, like, I'm sorry that I'm walking off. I'm looking for the guy. I have a Texas Rangers headband from a fan. Please hold. Did I lose that one too? He's going to kill me. Chargers black. Iowa Hawkeyes. Anyway, congratulations to the fucking Texas Rangers. I'm sorry if anyone thought this has got to be it. Nope, Philadelphia. I'm sorry if anyone thought I was slighting them or dissing them. Nope, lost it. God damn it. God, I'm such a terrible human being. Fucking the God. And then fucking shout out to the Texas Rangers. Whoever sent me the 2 Texas headbands, I gave one away to a fan that loved it, and because I do that, and the other one is somewhere. Keanu's in her abyss. I'm telling you, I can't wait till Keanu moves in so we can unearth closets. I can see what's lost there. Yeah, Snookerman says no Shulies left in Harlem, so no good bakeries. I'm telling you. Look at this. You want to see what good Italian bread looks like, people? Let me tell you. Yeah, just leave that. Look at this. This is good Italian bread. Look at this. See this? Look at this. It's crusty. See that? It's got the set. And watch me break it. Watch. Oh, see that? That's good fucking Italian bread. Not this shit that fucking makes 90. It's sealed. Not this shit that makes 90 fucking. Yeah, I'm not at the studio. Garrett won't yell at me. Not this shit that makes 90 pounds of crumbs when you do it. Just want a little bit of crumb. Oh, and it's like cake. Stop it. It's dry, unlike Kevin Brenny's whore wife snatch. Yeah, and that's an old one. It's not. Yeah, I was probably talking about the bread there. That's where I am now. Voted 4 times for you to attend the game. So again, I'm going to say it, and then we'll keep going. The universe provides, okay? There's absolutely no fucking reason in the world that I should be going. Hold on. Sorry, I can't sit still today, guys. Sorry about that. There's absolutely no reason I should be going to a goddamn fucking football game and freezing my ass off. I don't care if the weather is nice. There's no reason I should have to try that hard to get to a game on a Monday night to watch a fucking football team that fucking I hate the head coach. And I'm telling you, I want them to lose. I want them to lose that game, and no one believes me. Like, I love the players, but what are you doing? You have to fire. We'll talk about this Monday night when I'm doing my live stream with Pete. We will. Maybe Keanu will hang out. Maybe I'll just do it with her if Pete can't get the hookup. I'm not going down to Jersey. I'm not going to have fun at the game, Zach. Go fuck yourself. Okay? It's not going to the game. It's not what Garrett says. Good Lord. BK, my boy BK, shout out. You only live once. I know I only live once, Brian. And by the way, forgive me if I'm not responding. These are old comments to what I was talking about then. I think this was the football thing. I do only live once, and that's why I want to enjoy every fucking moment of my life. And let me ask you, do you think I'm going to enjoy watching the Chargers fucking if the Chargers blew the Jets out, and they will not blow that defense out, I would not be fucking enjoying it. I'd be like, I'm sorry. But I love how people like, it's a long season now, 17 games, they're 3-4. You know, they could go fucking 13-4. Yeah, they could. They're not going to. And sure, when I say a part of me wants to believe, you only live once. Well, then watch this. I will enjoy this game from my couch with my big brother, with Kiki, with 6. And I'll take her to a game in LA. I will fly Kiana to LA. We'll hang out with my with our gal Danny, fucking get drinks. Maybe we'll do that for her birthday. Maybe I'll take her to a Charger game. Hey Google, who do the Chargers play next Sunday? Let's see if she gets this. I think the Broncos.
On Monday, the Chargers will play the Jets in East Rutherford at 8:15 p.m.
It's not what I wanted to know. Actually, I have their schedule here. because Keanu's birthday is next Monday. Let's see who the Chargers play next Monday. Excuse me, next Sunday. The Chargers play the Lions. Oh my God, they play Detroit. Play Detroit. We could go to Detroit, people. But yeah, I only live once, and that's the plan. John says it's okay if you don't go. I don't care if you don't. Why does that?
I get connected to Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I know the Wi-Fi sucks a dick. I understand, you dumb whore. I don't know what's wrong with the Wi-Fi today. Okay, oh yeah, Deadpool told you because I'm fun. Every time she does that, watch this. Hey Google, what time is it?
2 p.m.
She's a cunt. She's a cunt. Every time it says go. I'm not. I do have the cords to hardwire it, Mr. Faversham. I do. And there's never enough prawn. And trust me, I'm laughing because when I type porn quickly, it says prawn and I laugh.
Something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
Suck my dick. Hi. CMOX, love her. We're a constitutional republic, Jason Hughes. I don't know what that means. Oh, Jason Hughes. Till Gino doesn't love democracy. Yeah, we are a constitutional republic. At least we still want to pretend that. Once again, my internet is flat broke. I'm fine now. Steve Manzo says, "Isn't that what it costs for an afternoon with someone's wife while they're out bike riding?" Thank you, Deadpool. Thank you, Deadpool, for the $49.99, which Steve Manzo outed us now. Just under $50 is what it costs for an afternoon with someone's wife while they're out bike riding. Oh, and I'm telling you, getting back to the Kate Meany thing, which I cannot recommend enough. I cannot recommend the Kate Meany thing enough. What was I going to say? Oh, just watch her on these shows. Watch her on these fucking shows because she just sits there like, I'm telling you, and I love Kate, but you could tell I'm sorry that I'm biased, and our show is the best. And every time she does their show, she comes back to ours, and you could say she's lying or kissing my ass, but I don't pay her. Why would she kiss my ass? Why? She's doing the best thing she can. This reminds me of the time fucking Kevin tried to fucking shit on Keanu on fucking Misery Loves Company. It's like, what do you flirt with Barry Ribs so he'll give you spots on his show? And she's like, why can't I flirt with a guy? Why can't I let a guy think I'm going to fuck him if he gives me stage time as long as I do well on stage? And she does. And she does. Do you understand? And Kate Meany is like, yeah, I'll do your show. Hey, your friend doesn't pay you. Yeah. Yeah, your girl Keanu's a second. Yeah. Yeah, and then she gets up. I love that. I don't care. She can get all the fucking attention she needs because she's starting a podcast out. Good for fucking her. And I'm sorry if I like to think I get a little credit for that, for getting the girl's name out there. And fucking once you do Kevy Brenny, you're the star of the MLC verse. I'll say it again. He's a sad old man. But what makes him sad? No, it wasn't. I mean, it was and it wasn't, Sonic Rat. He's a sad old man, but what makes him sad is that he was such a good stand-up and now he's abandoned it all just to fucking spew hate for fucking super chat money. But no one ever said he wasn't funny. Yesterday, I'm jumping rope yesterday and I'm doing it at 4:00 because I'm trying to stay in my intermittent fasting window. And I like to listen to MLC a little bit just to get my blood fucking flowing. And he's got Chad on. And Chad is shitting on Ray. And Ray goes, he goes, what did Ray lie about? Ray's not on Chad, and Chad goes, he said, when I worked for Kent State in the athletics, I sold all the Kent State sneakers from the athletic department on eBay. And he goes, that's, and Adam goes, is that true? He goes, no, that's a lie. I didn't do that. And Kevin Brennan goes, what? I fucked it up. But Kevin goes, what athletic department did you steal the shoes? Did you sell the shoes from? All right, that was awful. It was awful, but Kevin's funny, trust me. Catch up on these a little more. It was on the 40 last night. Couldn't see half the game because it was always on the other. I was on the 40 last night. I don't know what I'm scared of. Please let me know. Thank you, John. Again, I have this, but I can put it up for you. Yeah, that's true. When you went to and I'll say this about the vet. all my fucking Philly and South Jersey locals. The thing about that was when they built Lincoln Financial, my buddy said it perfectly. Like all the ticket prices went up because it's such a better stadium, of course. And my buddies, it's exactly what you're saying, Gummy. It's exactly what you're saying, Rich. It was like a cover charge. And so many, if you looked at the people bitching like, I'm not doing season tickets anymore. They're too fucking expensive. 90% of them were the fucking shit in the 700 level that Gum Fridays is talking about right now. It's like, oh my God, I'm not paying for that. Thank God. Thank God you're not paying for that. Who the fuck needs it? Yeah, exactly. I still walk to work now. I run because they're fast. All right. I think we're all caught up on the chat. Gambler, call in. Yeah. There you go. Snookerman said it perfectly. Getting back to that. I fall asleep to Stern clips every night. I just forgot what he's become. R.I.P. Beavis. R.I.P. my man. What a fucking stud. My God, did I spill? I'm spilling coffee. Gum Friday says the app is all over the place. It takes a few seconds to find the current shows. If that makes you cancel your subscription, then you're a bit of a bitch. It is. It is. And coffee. And I make myself available to all you guys. All you guys know I'm always readily available to text. And I will fucking bring it up with E-Rock. But trust me, there's times I want to go back and watch episodes and I can't. I have to look around. I'm no better than you. I don't see how that's the big problem. I don't. Jesse James, rewatch the first 10 minutes of the show later. Yeah, it's just me rambling. It's not like I'm showing like Charlie. Is that the Charlie? There's no way that's Charlie. He'd be calling. It's Charlie. Is Charlie calling me? Stop it. I don't have any. Charlie is calling me. Charlie is calling me. Here we go. Oh my God. You get one call, my man. What is up?
Hey, Gino.
I didn't know you were up this. Charlie, are you at the gym?
You know what? There's just so much about you that is so disturbing and disgusting.
Okay, so far I love this call. Go on.
You don't have to love the call. Listen, someone posted something earlier today about Aaron, the great Aaron, Inhold. His great comedic mind, where he was bashing you. Did you see that? Did you see it?
Yeah, I retweeted it in case people didn't see it. Why?
So what are your thoughts on someone that basically disparaged you and said you're basically a hack, you're a racist piece of shit, you bring nothing to the comedic world, you're an absolute goofball? What do you think about that? How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel great because when you live in real life, Charlie, when you don't hide not only behind fucking, your phone calls, when you don't hide behind it. Here's Charlie's number, everyone. Restrict it. You understand? When you don't hide from everyone. When you don't go, when you don't live a lie and tell people, oh my God, I'm sitting here outside the gym calling you, you're living a lie. But when you live in real life, you have accountability. I said terrible things on my show. They don't post that because it's behind a paywall. But after that happened, we started realizing, I've said this countless times, we're the same asshole. And then we got to know each other and we realized a lot of the shit we were saying were based on, I don't know how to put it. Oh, wait, I've got the perfect word. Losers like you, Charlie. Losers like you, Charlie. Charlie, losers like you that literally sit there and believe the internet is real. I've muted you. No one can hear you. Losers like you, Charlie, that say, oh my God, I'm going to get him good because I'm going to call in about a clip. Losers like you, Charlie, that have no social life and go on shows like mine with 86 listeners to try and convince people, one, that you have friends, two, that you fucking, what's the other thing? Oh, two, that you go to the gym. And what gets me the most, Charlie, is that you honestly think you're funny. You honestly think you're funny. So you're like, hey, I could do this, but you can't. So what you do is you watch people who do it and you say to yourself, if I tell them they're not funny, that'll make me funny. And it doesn't. So again, I retweeted that for a reason, Charlie. Charlie, this is the back and forth. I'm answering a question. I politely waited for yours because I knew you'd walk right the fuck into it. And again, Charlie, once you do that, Then you can fucking hang out with someone in real life and laugh about the dumb shit you said. My problem is people that act like your friends, that act like they're your friends, and then you let them fucking in, and it turns out they had an agenda, Charlie. So again, the short answer, losers like you love that shit, and fucking winners like me, just to use the opposite word, enjoy it too, because it proves you're not full of shit. It proves you can forgive people. It proves you can let people in. Now you go.
Let me ask you a question. I was watching
you could just ask.
Show, and she talked. And let me just talk for a second.
No. Let me ask you one thing. Did I answer your first question?
No, you skirted around it.
What did I skirt? Then stop. I'm going to mute you. Tell me what I skirted around. And I'll answer it again.
Gino, you have.
This is a man losing. I just asked a simple question. I said, did I answer your question? You said no. And then you said I skirted around stuff. Charlie, I'm going to hang up on you if you don't do the back and forth. And unlike Keanu, who's polite, I won't answer your call again. And this call gives you fucking oxygen. If I don't answer your call, I will count the number of times you call because you're pathetic and needy. And let me say 2 words to you. You've never given me the chance, Charlie. You're fucking welcome that I give you fucking life. So you will shut the fuck up and answer my questions because I'm polite enough to answer yours. What did I skirt around, you little bitch?
You know what? You're right. You won. You answered my question.
He had something else to say, but I don't. You understand? Like, this is what I mean. Like, I like taking Charlie's calls because you can listen to him, but it just, I'm a bully. I'm a bully because it felt so good to listen to him and shit on him. He's like, well, you skirted around. I'm like, what did I skirt around? Well, no, I didn't. And when I go, yeah, I retweeted that clip of them shitting on me. I find it hilarious. And when I retweeted it, fucking, what's his name? All right, that's it. When I retweeted it, fucking, kish that is like, oh, he turned on Aaron too. No, you dummy, pay attention. All right, so we're not doing the champ. Keanu, I hate to tell you, COFC, COUGARS. So I'm telling you, Keanu, I'm sorry, but I stole your boyfriend. I had to shit on him. But by the way, that's so long. All right, I've just got to get to the cute ones. Shout out Nicole Magenta. Lump of shit Todd in the house. Hey, buddy. When's the last time you had a drink? I drank too much wine last fucking night, guys. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Jesse James. 10,000 mules rigged my fucking poll. It was rigged by 10,000 fucking mules. By the way, I just suffocated Charlie. Let's get to the new comments. Yeah, you're right. But oh my God, what doesn't he get that we give him fucking oxygen, baby? How did I miss a not now, Charles? Now he's come to my house. Now, I guarantee this is the postman. Watch. He rings twice. Yeah. Did I order something from Amazon? That was the bread, baby. So again, restricted 2. This can't be him. This is not Charlie with a second restricted number, is it?
No, it's not Charles. You know what's funny?
The fact that you have 2 restricted numbers is funny, Charles.
Think about this. Think about who your beautiful girlfriend's voice would. Whose voice would she rather hear? Yours or mine?
I don't know. I could. Keanu.
I could say, think about when you're making love to her. If she had to choose between my voice and your voice, my voice like this or your voice.
This is actually good.
Whose voice do you think she'd rather hear?
I think she'd rather hear yours, so then she could last another 20 minutes without coming. Oh wait, that's a guy thing.
Yeah, but see, here's the deal. I wouldn't want her to come in 20 minutes. I'd want her to come like in 2 hours because I would want to keep on going and going and going and going because I'd want to satisfy her. You don't satisfy her. Like,
no one, I'm going to tell you something, Charlie. No one, and I like your bit. I'm not going to fucking bash. No one wants to have sex for 2 hours, Charlie. No one does.
Yeah. Definitely.
I disagree. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying you're wrong in my world.
Here's why I don't want to give you my number. Because you're showing your phone right now and you want to dox people. That's what you did to Kevin Brennan.
No, I didn't. Charlie, I did not dox Kevin Brennan. Kevin Brennan doxed me.
Pat Dixon. You know what? I could take your girlfriend from you. I know for a fact I could take her from you. Here's why.
Here we go.
Because she knows. Well, no, I'm funnier than you.
Keanu, stop listening. Keanu, stop listening.
I know how to put a complete sentence together. I'm not a raving lunatic. I don't have a yarmulke face. You've got the forehead. I can't even come up with a joke. I've actually been trying to come up with a joke.
Somebody is calling me unrestricted 3. Did you make your phone number restricted 3 for the joke?
Can you show us Pat Dixon's number?
Can I what?
Can you show us Pat's number?
I don't even know Pat's new number. He got a new. I mean, did you literally make your number restricted 3? That's fucking brilliant. Who is this? Can you tell me who this is? Oh, this is a guy that always calls. This isn't Good Night Mister, is it? Who is this? You called? Forgive me, because you call Keanu all the time, and I know your laugh. It's.
I don't know. I don't.
You do, because I know this laugh. It's fucking. Hold on, gotta let you go. Restricted 4 is calling. Restricted 4, you're the new highest restricted. If this is Charlie, I will give you props. Who's this?
Hey, Juno.
Charlie, you win on that one. Charlie, I give you a W on that one. You just went to restricted 4 because you know how the game works. All right, so again, go on, buddy. Welcome back. Decline host. By the way, hold on one sec, Charlie. This you'll like this. Decline host, Keanu would like to personally apologize for banning you 3 times temporarily, thinking you were Joe Exotic. All right, back to you, restricted 4. You have the floor.
So why don't you do a 3-way call and put Keanu into this call? Because I know she's watching.
Keanu.
Well, okay. So put her through. But let me ask you a question.
All right. I'm going to tell you this, Charlie. Don't get out over your skis with this bit. Keanu does not want to talk to you fucking when her show is on, let alone when her show is not on. So try and stick with the bit, with the yeah, which was good. And I really wanted to flesh out. No one wants to have sex for 2 hours.
No, I know for a fact that Keanu likes to hear my voice. She likes when I call him. I know that for a fact.
And here's the thing I'm going to say, Charlie, to give you props. I honestly don't know if you're serious or you're doing some Kaufman-esque bit. Because if you're serious, that's terrifying. But I would have hung up if I thought you were serious. And I think you're literally doing a Kaufman-esque bit.
I'm not. I'm dead serious. I'm 100% serious. She likes when I call her show.
Okay.
So put her on the line. Put her on the line.
No.
Have her call and say,
Charlie, this is the other.
You're mentally retarded. You're mentally challenged. Please don't ever call into my show again. She won't say that.
He's so loud you can't even mute him. As I was saying, somebody put take. He's screaming again. He's screaming again. What's that, buddy? I took you away from the thing. What?
No, I told you. Just relax. You're like a little rat caught in a mousetrap.
No, I'm the host of the show and I can hang up on you whenever I want. So it's not a bit. All right, let's get to some of these. But I will give him props. Take equals kidnap. I will give him props when he went to restricted 4. Now he'll probably call from restricted 5, but I wanted to talk about some other things. So we'll get to that. So if you didn't see Gino's picks, that's one thing. Messages, as promised. Here's a video of Keanu. Hold on. Here's a video of Keanu, as promised, because she's such a good gal, even though she'd rather talk to Charlie, which is funny to me. Excuse me. Keanu literally, because she owes me an outfit. Here is Keanu fucking shopping at a store in nothing but fucking insane. All she's got on there is pink lingerie. And those socks The socks in these, like they're these sexy fucking, fishnet stockings, but they wouldn't stay up. But she had to get her stupid guinea fiance a loaf of Italian bread. Maybe she would be better off with Charlie. I'm not going to lie to you there. What is this? No one cares about that. All right. Shrink this. And by the way, if you didn't see that, here, of course, is Keanu's terrible news. She lost the wedding ring. In the fucking, there it is. Look at that. She lost the wedding ring. Isn't that cute? Isn't that fucking adorable? Look at that. Look, that's the ring right there. See what she did? All right. So there you go. So again, always good stuff. Always good stuff. But yeah, I love that. Get one of those CO2 pepper spray. Yeah, dude, Colt C. I was talking about that. By the way, Colt C, there's a fake me running around that's a fan of mine, but he keeps, like, I love how my fans like, I'm doing an account of yours in MLC. I'm like, I see it. I see it. And there's times I want to respond to the conversations he has. He was talking with you yesterday. And like, I can't, whatever. It's funny to me. Pat Dixon extended, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. I would love to be in the same room as Pat Dixon. I think they're banned in New York City. Steve talked about trying to get one. It's amazing. It's amazing, which I wouldn't doubt, Nicole. I owe her a glass table. Shut up, Jake Von G. I got her a wood. I brought the wood. Concrete Pete, he's wearing you down. He will own Keanu. I always fight with the fiancés of women I stalk. That's fucking good stuff. How do you not love that? How do you not love that, people? All right. So yeah. Oh, what was I doing? There's something else I wanted to talk about, but yeah. There's no reason to not go through that. Yeah. Oh, don't even start with me. But yeah, and that was the other speaking of Pat Dixon stuff, like Pat Dixon is you create your own hell. You really fucking do. Okay? Like right now, Charlie is called 4 fucking times. And like people, here's the other thing I'm grateful for. Like, I don't live a lie. I don't. I take responsibility for what I do. I hang out with people I like to fucking hang out with. And I'm telling you, me and like, if like this is the lesson. Okay. And we'll take this down. Nimrod B says, why does Charlie cry during sex from the pepper spray? You can get any gun in New York City. It will just take years and years to fucking get it. Years and years. I'll pick you up, Gino. Yeah. Now Charlie is invading the Gino is a very dumb person. Charlie, you should super chat that. I have missed 8 restricted calls now. I've missed 8 restricted calls. If you don't understand, although in Charlie's defense, some of them may have been before I took his call. So I say this all the time. Thank you, McGuinevere the Pixie. Who it was so fun hanging out with you the other night. And Keanu was so funny. Like, she goes, I'm going to let you go. And everyone's like, why are you throwing her off? And then she's like, because you would have stayed all night. I get it. Keanu's like, I don't want to. Keanu literally says, she's a normal person. She like, I love that about Keanu. She talks like I do. Like I said to Ken Mosca earlier, I'm like, Ken, he's like, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you get on stage and tell dick jokes. Ken Mosca has 2 kids. One of his kid has a birth defect. He's not retarded. I love Ken. Ken, I think he's autistic. I just don't want to get it wrong. But he's raising 2 beautiful children. His wife is one of the sweetest women I've ever met, but not that many times, right, baby? I'm kidding. And she's so supportive of him, and he's such a good father, and he's such a good friend, and he fucking finds the time to fucking take me and my brother and my nephew out to golf, and he finds the time to fucking podcast with people, and he finds the time to do stuff in his community. Okay, do you understand all the shit I said about Ken Mosca? Now let me do my thing. I tell dick jokes and fuck a chick way out of my league. Done. And drive my big brother insane. So McGuinevere's another normal person who I'm pretty sure, forgive me if I'm getting this wrong, has kids, and she's all excited about trick or treat. Keanu's like, I'm not gonna hijack. Keanu, unlike me, uses it like I I am a bit of a nut because I think everyone wants to hang out with me. Keanu after an hour is like, I can't hijack these people's night. I couldn't hijack her night. I'm like, I think she would have stayed the whole night. She thinks you're great. Everyone else hates you. You should have let everyone else go and tortured her. Jim Satala, if Pat Dixon apologized, admitted that he was on drugs and completely wrong, would you forgive him? No, and that's a sin. I need to, because I'll never forgive Pat for hitting 3 women and never apologizing to them. I'll never forgive Pat for insulting the boss and saying, Gino said he wouldn't come back until Anthony fired me. That's so disrespectful to the boss. That's not even disrespectful to me. I'll say it again. And then he's like, oh, Gino's the, he goes, I said that the Anthony would call anyone the boss's boy. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. So no, and I'm sorry. And Keanu is so much better at forgiving than I am. Okay. So much better. But like, you always like, I'm proud to say you go with your gut, and getting back to the steel toe and April thing, we're the sum of everything that put us here. And the way that we became friends, that's a great part of our origin story. And I don't care. We laugh about it all the time. He was attacking me based on the shit he heard on the internet, like that loser Charlie. And I don't blame him because he was doing fucking radio. That's fine. But when you do genuine radio, you don't say, well, when you're not Kevin Brennan, let me tell you, fucking wishes Keanu would be his friend. Wishes fucking have clips of him. So many times he said, you're so fucking funny. So many times he apologized for shit. So Kevin Brennan wishes Anthony Cumia would do his show. But because he sticks to a lying bit, I hope Charlie is watching. Because he sticks to a lying bit, he's ruined his life. And now he's committed to this shit. Do you understand? But when you're fucking Aaron Imholt, when you're April Imholt, when you're Gino Biscani, who you can watch, I was watching them a second time because I was obsessing. And then I realized I'm calling April a fucking cunt. And I literally said that was out of line before we even made up, because we both started to catch up to reality. And now that we live in reality and they let me April holds my head up while I'm puking, I'd say that's a stretch. Going from fucking saying you hate a dude to saying this is a good guy. I'm going to hold his head up while he pukes. That's a great story. And I would not change a fucking inch of it because I adore April and Aaron Imholt. They're two of the most genuine people that fucking I've ever hung out with. They're giving to a fault. They're idiots. Yeah, just come in our home. Just come into our home, pass out on our floof. Fucking when me and your girlfriend are trying to make out, just keep cock blocking us with your stupid poop and blood bits. It's great. I would not change a thing. I have other friends that I've been nice to because I'm nice and they seem nice. And because you're letting shit go, you realize 10 terrible fucking things they did. And that they even tried to put something that they tried to do on you. They fucking, let's say that fucking, all I'm going to say is imagine if you fucking, are doing something so fucking seedy and fucking you get rejected. So you're like, well, let me just dump it on someone else. Could you imagine? Yeah. And April's easy on the eyes, and I'm not going to lie to you. So is that Aaron. Yeah. I love fucking how when I was getting the tattoo from that hot chick vampire, they're like, oh, you were flirting with her. I practically sit on Aaron Imholt's lap every time I do steel toe. Every time. I sit closer than April. I sit closer to him than April does. I can't help it if I see the beautiful man that he is, April. And Kevin touched her eyes and streams weenie. So again, we're the sum of everything that put us here. And I'm telling you, you could think what April said, and Keanu wasn't even in this, what April said was true. Or you could realize when fucking me and Aaron fucking have to fucking, when we part ways 2 trips now, we're like, all right, now we're just going to have to listen to these bitches get upset. Because they really do enjoy each other. Because they saddled themselves with 2 losers when they realized they should be lesbians doing their own show, making millions. But it's too late, April. Too late, Kiki. You 2 blew it. Stuck with winners like me and Aaron. So again, thank you. By the way, shout out Florgon. Gino is incapable of not playfully flirting. It's Stratego to keep Keanu on her toes. It is not. But I like that. How old are you, Florgon, that you're pulling out a Stratego reference? Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind? So funny. But By the oh my God, Deadful, how did I miss this? Charlie, I'm betting Keanu wouldn't pee on you if you're on fire. Light yourself up and let's find out. There you go, Charlie. I mean, and that's the other thing. Like, Keanu, let me give you, I'm going to start calling this Crabcast Gino brags about Keanu, who's a much better person than him. Keanu sees things that I don't because she's young and I'm losing my eyesight. I'm kidding. But I actually feel bad for Chad now. I'm going to tie it into this, Deadful. Thank you. God, Deadful, thank you so much. It looks like I got to buy. Hey, Keanu, are we doing monkeys tonight? Oh, by the way, Deadful, again, I'm going to say this again. We spent every penny that you guys gave us last week because and that's another thing. I'll talk about the tabs. This was a tab where I walk in. I know I'm covering two topics, but you'll get used to this. I want to thank Deadful, and then we'll get to fucking the Chad thing, why Keanu's a better person than me. Deadful, like we made, well, we cleared nearly 200 last week. We did. And we walked into Three Monkeys, and we each did spots. It was great. Sheeb is so good what she does with that room. So we were buying her drinks, and then Chanel Omari drops by. If you haven't seen Chanel Omari, she's done In Hot Water twice. She did Keanu Cast once. Fucking just one of the best people in the world. We were buying her drinks, and then these young comics come by. There was a young comic. I can't think of his name. Deadful, you'll get a kick out of this. So will everyone else who has a better sense of humor than me. He was wearing one of those. It's Halloween. It was Halloween night. It was that weekend. It was Saturday. He's wearing one of those. We've all seen it. It's like inflatable. So it's an alien. It's an alien head. It looks like it's carrying a baby. So it's your body and you're the alien's legs. And it's huge. And I said to him, Mabel, see if I can tell this one right. I go and I say, are you going on stage in that? And he goes, and he doesn't go, why not? He goes, yeah, you know it. And I laugh. I'm like, that is fucking great. I don't know how you do it. And he literally, without missing a beat, goes, think I look stupid. I've seen you wear San Diego. He goes, I've seen you wear Chargers shirts on stage. And I'm butchering everyone's joke today, so I can't steal it. So again, and by the time we got the tab, this is how grateful we are to all you guys. It's like we're not leaving unless we blow 200. I'm on stage doing a last minute spot, and I get off, and Keanu's like, I bought these 4 guys drinks. I'm like, there you go. I bought 4 shots for these guys. That's my girl. That's my girl. The thing I love about Keanu, and don't get me wrong, I'm sitting on Biscotti Farms money. She's sitting on fire. We're not. But she's another person that it's like, stop, I've got this tab, and that's why I had no problem. Since you guys were so good, it's like, pay it forward, because once in my life, people picked up tabs. I'm sorry that fucking Tank and fucking Maddie from Whiskey, they're always offering. And I have no problem. With these guys. But when you say, can you come back with that $20? Have you lost your fucking mind? It's a lack of gratitude. All right. So thank you so much, Diesel Cat. I was looking at a comment. Thank you so much, Deadful. Betting Keanu wouldn't pay on. Yeah. And this is the thing about Charlie. I give him oxygen. I do. When you fucking when you're afraid, let me find the appropriate line. Art is long and time is fleeting, and our hearts, though stout and brave, still like muffled drums are beating, funeral marches to the grave. Trust no future, however pleasant. Let the dead past bury its dead. Here's the line. Act in the living present. Heart within, God overhead. Now, this is the Psalm of life again. So when you're people like Charlie, who never did anything that they were happy with, Charlie probably has plenty of money, probably because he probably took the easy path. You know what I mean? He made choices that he didn't want to make. Okay, that's fine. But then when you get to his age and you have all this regret, you're like, let me shit on this guy because, one, he takes my calls. Let me shit on this guy because if I make him not funny, that makes me funny. If I say I'm funnier than him, then one, I'm funnier than him. And two, if I say his show sucks, I didn't waste my life. And if I can fucking keep calling and arrogantly say things that no one believes except me and hear my voice, I'm winning. And you are in your mind, but you're not. You're not. You're losing. You understand? And that is why I feel bad for Chad sometimes, because Keanu said it perfectly. Like Chad was shitting on Kate Meany on that. Actually, Chad wasn't shitting on her at first. Chad's like, oh my God, Kate Meany's in here, blah, blah, blah. And he starts thinking he has a chance with her because I don't know what the fuck number his dickhead fucking stepfather did to him. But I would like to apologize to Chad because obviously he fucked with you. He physically abused you, and he definitely mentally abused you. And let me tell you, if I've learned anything in the past month, mental abuse is just as bad as physical abuse. It's just bruises and scars you can't see. But let me tell you, mental abuse is quite effective for fucking breaking people and making them do things that they're like, making them say things that if they ever take a step back, they'll be like, who the fuck said that? You did, dude. You did. So Chad's fucking, flirting with her because he's in his own mind, his own make-believe world he must have made up when he's hiding from his dad. And then when it becomes obvious, Kate's like, I want nothing to do with you. You have fat arms. It's literally the classic scene in the first Ace Ventura when Courtney Cox goes, like he's like Ace is being all shitty to her. And he goes, you know what your problem is? She goes to him, you know what your problem is? You can't solve this case, and you're getting frustrated and acting like a child. And he goes, oh yeah, well, you're ugly. That's Chad's comeback. Only he's not in Ace Ventura. He's in Florida bragging about opening for people. Oh my God. Oh my Keanu. Please give Chad 99 cents again. Keanu. I wasn't going to drink tonight, Deadful. Keanu, we're gone to 3 months. Keanu. Hold on. Let me check something. Is she in here? I'm not even listening if she's in here. Let me see something. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Let me call Keanu and then I'll three-way with Charlie. Let me try something here. Hold on.
Hello.
Keanu, Deadful wants us to get drunk at 3 Monkeys again tonight with people.
Oh, does he?
I was just complimenting him for shitting on Charlie. And I was talking about how, you're not listening, are you? I'm not mad, but I told the story how it's like.
Well, I was, and then I had to turn it off because I am living my life.
Good, because I was complimenting you, saying you're a better person than me, and now I'm going to tell me when you stop again so I can call you a cunt. But I was telling the story about like how Deadpool got the ball rolling last week. I'm like, there's no way we weren't spending all that money. And then I do one more set at the end of the night, and I get off, and you're like, and I shouted out Chanel and our girl Sheba, and I'm like, and then I go and I got our Sage Encounters. Like I bought 4 more shots from him. Like that should take us to the total. So I told that story thanking Deadpool, and he just sent a 99-cent super chat. Oh, I'm kidding. That's Chad. He sent $100. He goes, well, hell, drinks all around. So if you want to do Monkeys tonight or tomorrow night, let me know and we'll buy some people some drinks because I can't.
Okay.
It wouldn't be right to keep. He's allowed to give it to you so you can save it, and put it with fireworks money. But
I'll allow you to buy us dinner. How about that?
All right, man. We'll do fine. Dinner it is. I love you.
And both.
All right, baby. Baby, are you sure you don't want a 3-way with Charlie on the call so he can tell you he has sex?
I want just a 2-way with Charlie, just like I like it.
Keanu,
listen, leave the Charles calls to me, darling. You must.
Keanu, would you like to have sex for 2 hours, honestly?
I don't think there's anything I want to do for 2 hours.
Do you think, and look, I'm going to...
Maybe...
I say this all the time. I think we do the sex things pretty well without being too graphic. Do you think if you laid our sex end to end, it's 2 hours?
2 hours? I mean, it is.
Well, do the math.
That's a tough question. No, I would not. That just sounds
100.
It's just a waste.
100. Honest to God, watch this. 120 minutes is 2 hours, right? I'm gonna be gracious.
Quit showing off.
I'm gonna be gracious. You ready for this? I'm going to say 4 minutes on average. I'm going to say 4. I'm just going to be honest. 4 minutes.
4?
That's 30 times. Maybe we've had sex for 2 hours. Maybe.
We've never had sex for 2 hours.
No, I'm saying if you combine, 4 minutes 30 times, that's 120. Maybe.
There's only so much I can do. Like I would be sore. I would be irritable if it was going on for 2 hours. And also, there is something to be said for
It's a compliment when a man like comes fast and screams.
Well, watch this, Keanu. You're welcome.
Yes.
Can
Yeah.
I tell him about the time we had morning sex? And this, I'm not trying to be gross or cool. What was it like last week? And I wake up and I'm having sex, and like a minute and a half in, she's like, "What did you say? You just came, didn't you?"
Like it did, yeah. Like, don't try and keep going. It's a noodle.
I'm
like,
pushing a
it's
marshmallow,
all
going
right.
like, huh? Huh? She's like, "Who are you trying to fool?"
I know. What are you trying to like? You're still gonna like try and like mush it in?
All right.
Fine.
Hold on. Stole this bit from me. I'm driving through a tunnel.
Oh.
Love you.
Love you guys.
Yeah, again, I don't mean to brag, but yeah, it's like, yeah, a little morning sex, and I'm not trying to be gross. If you think I'm being gross, I apologize. I'm making fun of me, and it was like, I'm going to say a minute and a half because I have a what little reputation, and it was like, she's like, "What are you doing? You came like you're in high school. Just own it, faggot." There you go. McGuinevere. Cheers, Deadpool. Oh my God, Jim Stansel. I said this to Keanu, and I'll say it now. Your sports show is great. I mean it. Like, and don't get me wrong. Like, watch this. I take you for granted, Jim. I take you for granted because I'm like, yeah, he does a sports show. He's on Ski Mask, whatever. I saw you yesterday pop up because on Friday, I apologize. I'll put it in my rotation. Friday's Jim. I'm burnt. I've had a full fucking week. 5 fucking shows if you include the pre-tape. We start early Wednesday. We go late Thursday. Friday, I cannot wait to sit back, retweet Gum Friday, whatever. So I see Stancil pop up yesterday, and to bust his balls, I give him fucking a super chat, and I'm like, "Hey, where's Ski Mask asking for a friend or whatever? A friend who told you so." He's like, "Ski Mask doesn't do this. This is my sports show," and I fucking watch it. And here's a compliment, Jim. I used to live with a guy his name was and Corey Phillips. And he's a guy I lived with, and he had an album out on Spotify. So to be nice, I listened to it on my walk, and I got back and I said to him, like, "Oh my God, this album's great. I listened to it the whole time. I was doing you a favor listening here." And same thing. I watched your whole show despite my call-in, which was dead weight. He's another guy that talks about sports like guys talk about sports when they're fucking watching sports. And it was really good, Jim. It was really good. It was just you talking with no one else. You know, it was really good. And I'm a fan, and I retweeted it. And I know it sounds dumb saying it because obviously I'm a Jim Stansel fan, but it was so good. It was so fucking good. Deadful, thank you so much. Looks like I'm buying her dinner after I made her broccoli, Rob. What are you going to do? So again, make sure you're subbed to Sports Mask Collective, to Ski Mask Collective. Stansel's great. And you can get more of the great Jim Stansel Thursday night, Scallywags Irish Pub on 9th Avenue, not even 3 blocks away. See you Thursday. Stansel is coming in Thursday. It will be Stencil Thursday, and he will do that. And we'll probably get hammered. And then and next Thursday, Garrett and Steve are hosting the Bosses show, so we get to go play. What could possibly go wrong? So, yeah, make sure you watch Stansel. He's great. And I'm sorry that I just took that for granted, but you're really good at what you do. As I sit here on my fucking thing. Where was I now? Oh, okay. McGuinevere. Cheers, Deadpool. So, yeah, Meg, thank you for being in the chat yesterday, Halloween. Kiana thinks you're great. Shamboard for all. Steve Manzo. Cheers, Deadpool. By the way. Oh, hold on, Colt C. Decline host. Again, decline host. Kiana would like to make a public apology. She was telling me the other day, because she has a wrench in this thing, not unlike our girl fucking Nicole Magenta. She's like, yeah, I kept fucking putting decline host in timeout because he's Joe Exotic. And I go, decline host. I go, that's not Joe Exotic. And she goes, she was so apologetic. So decline host, we're sorry. We love you. Even if you are Joe Exotic, I've never had a problem. I'm a big fan of decline host, whoever the fuck you are. And you're pretty good. You troll me sometimes too, and I love it. Colt C. That isn't how it went, and chat is hilarious. Colt C, I'm going to say this. I will never snipe stream again because I'm not good at it. But I did snipe that one time, and Chad was cracking me up. I will give you that. But that's exactly how it went. Put in the comments how it went. I'm not, you cannot convince me otherwise. Colt, how did it fucking go? I mean, I'd let you call in, but Charlie is blowing up my fucking phone. That's exactly how it went in my mind. Fucking, you could tell he was just like 99 cents. You know he's livid. Because Deadpool is, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, yeah, I'll say it again. Stupid generous. Stupid generous. And he fucking, I'm just going to start having a thing. We're going to start doing Deadpool weekends. Where, no, because then it sounds like I'm making him do, he's just stupid. But this is going to be our 4th Deadpool weekend. And he always gets his own personal picture of us giving him the finger, which we love. So there you go. Thank you so much, Deadpool, for the drinks all around. Although I'm telling you, my favorite is betting Keanu wouldn't pee on you if you were on fire. Light yourself up and let's find out. So fucking funny. So again, that's the 3-way Charlie wants, Daddy and Kiki. Shout out to CMOX again. Speaking of people that are fucking generous. Stancil is being asked to do the Ray versus Chad Zoom roast. Ray keeps saying he'll have Stancil do his jokes. I hope Jim declines. No. Are you fucking with me? Hold on. Let me see if I can find Stancil in here. See if he answers. I'd love to get the lowdown on that. Not sending him a link because I'm fucking lazy.
Hello.
Yeah, dude, that was like, I apologize that I just take it for granted and never watch your sports show. It was really good.
No, Sports Mass Collective, 3 years running, unbelievable show. I have guests sometimes.
What was I going to say? Our girl CMOX put Stancil's being asked to do the Ray versus Chad Zoom roast. Ray keeps saying he'll have Stancil do his jokes. I hope Jim declines. What is the stat? Hold on, I have to read it. A text from Kevin Brennan's wife's baggy meat sleeve. Ray Tart is delusional. What did they ask you to do, buddy?
So I just this is how you do plugs, Gene. I just covered this on Ski Mask Collective.
I'm sorry I missed it. I'll go back and watch it today while I'm making dinner reservations. While I'm making dinner reservations on Deadpool. Go on.
When everybody's done watching this, flick that on. That's free on the YouTube.
I'll take a peek.
No, I saw Ray mention the great Gina, Gina Romanelli. The great Gina sent me a clip of Ray saying he was going to keep me in the bullpen to do it. I jokingly offered, because obviously you remember I read Kevin's jokes at your roast.
So fucking good.
So I jokingly offered, I said I should read both of their roast jokes to make it fair. And that way you could judge it strictly on the material. But then I saw Ray, Gina sent me a clip of Ray saying he's going to have me in the bullpen to read his jokes. I've not been contacted directly by Ray.
Look, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life, but that sounds stupid to me.
Well, I have to work Tuesday night anyway. So it was
at the Soccer Ball Comedy Club?
The Soccer Ball Comedy Club.
I think I want to start a weekly bar show called the Soccer Ball Comedy Club.
Maybe that can be a produced show here. You should put in for a produced show. You and Carl, you're Carl the Jokes.
Carl the Jokes. Yeah. So wait, what was I going to say? All right. Yeah, but you wouldn't do that. You should be a judge of it. Like you're a good.
If I was asked, I would if I could, but I'm working at 5, so I probably can't even make it work if I wanted to. But also, Ray has not hit me up directly, so and he should do his own joke. Ray is a better comedian. Ray is a better joke writer.
I will be the first to say Ray is a better comedian based on what I've seen. Okay, like Ray has this closing joke about the C word. I don't even want to spoil what it is. But Ray does.
You don't want to say bad words.
Yeah, Ray literally writes jokes and tries. Fucking Chad just gets on stage and he does hack things, and he's become. I don't know. But I'm telling you, I'll say it again, and as much as I think the MLC versus stupid and hateful, no one has ever said, nor will I ever say, that fucking Kevin Brennan isn't fucking funny, and what he's doing is manipulative but brilliant in its own right. And fucking, I'm gonna try it again. It bombed earlier. Did you see yesterday when Zumac's bitching? He's like, "Yeah, Ray's a liar." He said, He said when I was at Kent State, I sold the sneakers from the entire Kent State athletic department. And what's his name goes, "Is that a lie?" He goes, "Yeah, that's not true." And without missing a beat, Brennan goes, "What athletic department did you steal the sneakers from?"
Yeah, and I saw he brought that up before. He said, "I didn't steal them all. I just stole one pair."
All right, well.
Yeah, it's a clown show. It's a total. He's playing them like a fiddle. It's hilarious.
Well, you're the best, dude. Yeah, and I'll definitely retweet your Sports Mask Collective more, and we'll definitely plug it this Thursday when it's Stencil Thursday, and tell them where we'll be drinking.
We'll be drinking at Scallywags and or the Break Room. I
thought it was
Scallywags.
Scallywags.
This place, the Break Room, has a room that you can break stuff in.
Oh, shut up. Okay, here's what I think we do.
Away on 9th Ave.
Here's what I think we do. And of course, we bounce it off Garrett and Steve because they're hosting the show Thursday. By the way, I will be hosting the show with my mortal enemy, Aaron Immel, Tuesday, filling in for the boss.
Oh, yeah, you guys hate each other.
Find like three. Yeah, just livid. His wife fucking held my head over a toilet. That is hatred. What was I going to say? Find 3 places and we'll try them out during their show.
Okay.
If you want. All right, I'll let you get back to it. You're the best. Have fun at the Soccer Ball Comedy Club this weekend.
All right, gratitude, yeah.
Him, I pay. Jim Stansel, I fucking pay. Well, if it's Joe Exotic, please. I had a great conversation because I have Joe Exotic's actual number. And I have great conversations with him where I try and save his soul. I try and save his soul and make him realize, like he literally sent me a text. He's like, hey, I know you're banging Kate Meany, and eventually everyone's going to find out. I'm like, okay, why do you do that? Obviously, I'm not. Why would you do that and live the Kevin Brennan lifestyle when you have no fucking life? When I offer you opportunities to be genuine and honest. And then what happens? He's like, yeah, I know. And then we get into a real conversation about shit. Then we literally talk about things in real life. And I'm like, yeah, you're coming around. Next thing you know, he's like, what happened to LOL Comedy Club? And I honestly tell him, I think LOL Comedy Club shut down because COVID killed a lot of places. I said it killed Dangerfields because it was already dying. And I said it killed Caroline's because Caroline's is like, why are we paying rent in this fucking shithole when we have the Caroline's name now? And all we do is put our Caroline's logo on a fucking bar show at the Soccer Ball one night comedy room that Gino's opening, and we make the money anyway. Oh, we could get Jim Gaffigan and just say this is Caroline's sponsor. So yeah. And then next thing you know, me and Joe Exotic are having intelligent discourse. So, I try and help these kids. I really fucking do. I don't know what I said, Bjorn. Is that for me? I missed it. Decline host, haha. Yeah, again, so decline host, I didn't think you were Joe Exotic. I thought fucking whatchamacallit was Joe Exotic. But whoever decline host is, never had a problem with him here in this chat. Never said anything. Okay. And again, Bjorn, again, I don't know why my narrative is way off, but I always thought it was Bjorn Sanderson. I'm so dumb. You're a Jew vampire. How am I? Yeah, by the way, decline host is not Joe Exotic. And again, Joe Exotic annoys me, but I will always talk to Joe Exotic. I feel like we have good conversation. And by the way, I didn't realize you were a Jew vampire. Everyone's funnier than me. How did I not get that? Look, and by the way, fuck you, Jew vampire. That's my homage to Bobby Levy, who I had so much fun with last week, who literally yells at avatars, fuck you, bird. So again, I guess that was my point. Like, we're the sum of everything that put us here. And getting all the way back to my boy, hold on. I'm Joe Exotic. Plot twist. Son of a bitch. My friend Bjorn Sandenstein said all of us Jews are vampire. Mindy Lee 37. That's my lucky number. 85. That's Antonio Gates. Just want to let you know that Chambord and tequila are a deadly combination. Really? Okay. Well, I know what your stupid friend Stansel's bringing in on. I'll tell you what's not a good combination. Chambord and Bailey's. Don't get me wrong. It's delicious, but it's just everything's sticky. Everything is sticky, but between the Baileys and the Chambord, it's impossible. You need to wear fucking Lysol coated gloves to make those drinks. Chambord and tequila. I'm going to try that next week. Hey, Adam, call this Chambord and tequila. But thank you so much. You are a Shamboard boo for that, Mindy Lee. And give a kiss to that handsome son of a bitch in your avatar. C-Mox gets it. One more thing, Jesse James. I don't know what the joke was. I forget what I was going to say. Oh, getting back to what Jim said, Jim Satala. I need to be a better person. I need to let it go. But for what it's worth, I go to the gym sometimes. Like my routine has become Mondays and Tuesdays are my most wide open days, and I don't do any working out. It's ridiculous. Wednesdays in between the Gum Friday pre-tape, because I know you need to know my workout schedule. Between the Gum Friday pre-tape and fucking regular in hot water, I just go and get on the elliptical, maybe do weights. Thursday, between not this week, but between in hot water and the football show, go to the gym, do some upper body. That's why I'm so jacked and do the elliptical. But again, I'm listening to fucking Misery Loves Company, and I'm fucking getting aggravated about the bullshit. And it fucking helps me, and El Jefe says Aaron has turned Gino to the dark side, and I like your fucking avatar there. Look who's back. If you think I should take another call from Charlie, vote 1 for me to take a call from Charlie. Vote 2 for me not to take a call from Charlie. All right. Patrick B says Kate M is cute, but Gino knows that Keanu is a perfect fit for him, and may their first child be a masculine. I'm insanely in love. I'm insanely in love with Keanu. It's stupid. It's stupid. Okay, we've got 3 to take Charlie's call. We've got 2 to ignore it. We've got it moves fast. All right. We've got 3. It looks like if Charlie calls back, we'll take it. Yeah, but again, I'm telling you, like it is so funny how, like, and I was hanging out with her friend this weekend, her gay friend, and she's like, and he said it to me, he's like, she's never wanted to get married. I've never seen her this happy. Like, we're just stupid, happy idiots because we found another stupid, happy idiot. It's retarded. All right, stop voting. Meg Guinevere. All right, Meg, I'm taking this call, but that's the Meg. I don't know why. I should have Meg on my show. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Just because it's been 2 hours and I want to get a little coffee. Hold on. Charlie, we're taking it. Hold on, Charlie. And go for Gino. What's up, buddy?
Who is this?
It's Gino. What's up?
It sounds like Aaron. Hey, quick question, Gino. If you're so funny, why aren't you writing for Saturday Night Live or one of the top? Actually, I'm not a fan of any of the left liberal late night programs. But why aren't you a top writer for like Saturday Night Live? Actually, Saturday Night Live is maybe too little too left leaning. How come you're not a comedy writer? When I go to your resume on IMDb, it says Gino Bisconte nothing. Why is that?
Let me explain to you, Charlie. Are you ready for the answer? Would you like the answer, or do you want to interrupt because you're going to lose again? And you're not even going to lose, Charlie. Hopefully you're going to learn. Okay? I did write my own. First of all, I'm not a comedy writer because I've always been dirty and I can't write mainstream stuff. And I've said this on the show countless times. Like, you'll never hear me bitch. It's funny. You're probably asking why I'm not a comedy writer because I've never bitched that I'm not a comedy writer. But I do write comedy, my own comedy. And I got so good at it in the new model. For 7 years, I wrote a sports sheet. And Charlie, you're going to appreciate this because I'm going to give you a compliment where I basically got to write my own jokes and I got to work my own hours and I got paid just to get through the pandemic while doing it. But once the pandemic hit, I started bashing COVID and I started bashing Black Lives Matter. And everyone on terrestrial radio that would read my jokes got mad until finally I was fucking fired. Okay, but again, I've always wrote my own jokes. I have my own voice. I write my jokes for my football video. And in the new model, Charlie, I'm doing quite well writing jokes for me and not sitting in a writer's room. And one last thing, Charlie, that I think you'll appreciate. I spend my days bashing comedy writers. I don't know if you followed my show the past 2 months, but if you did, and I know you didn't, everyone bust my balls because how much I love that the writers went on strike. Because if you've ever seen V for Vendetta, Charlie, you see how, like, these people are all mouthpieces for the left, for the tyrants, and they were literally selling their soul, probably like you did, which is why you think you should be a comedian and you sold out on your dreams. They sold their soul to say words they didn't believe in, to make jokes about fucking Donald Trump just to further a narrative. So that's why I don't. But thank you for making me look like a star again. And again, why would I want to earn money? If you earn money from a job that you don't like, as it says in the prophet, which I'm sure you read, you bake a bitter bread that pleases no one, and you're better sitting outside the temple asking for alms. So does that answer your question on enough levels?
Okay, can I ask you a question?
If I may steal Bill Schultz's joke, you could just ask. I always say that. I'm like, let me ask you something. And Bill's like, you could just ask. Okay, but before you do, and tread lightly because you're 0 for 1 with this question, did that answer your question?
I mean, you responded to my question.
Then Charlie, watch this. What didn't I? You're going to lose again because it did. It nailed your question and it just totally swept your legs out from under you. What didn't I answer? I told you exactly why I didn't write for Saturday Night Live, and I underscored why I would never want to. Now, what didn't I answer? You're humiliating yourself. What?
You asked me if you answered my question, and I said you responded to my question.
But okay, you could play semantics, Charlie. They can't hear you. They can't hear you, Charlie. You could play semantics. No, Charlie, it's my show. Do you see how you're losing, Charlie? No one can hear you. Now let me explain while Charlie rambles. And you were like, I literally said, "Did I answer your question?" And not only did I answer his question, and you can do this all day. Charlie won't hang up. And this is why I'm glad I took the call. Not only did I answer his question, I humiliated him. I proved why I didn't do it. I showed that I was true to my true self and that somehow I came out on top after all this. And he's like, you responded, while he fucking stumbles, panics, and tries to think of what I didn't answer. So I'm going to ask him again because he's not just 0 for 2. He's 0 for 3. He blew this one twice. What didn't I answer to that question, Charlie? Go.
You responded to my question.
What didn't I? Well, then rephrase the question, and I'll try and answer it again.
What are you looking for me to say to you? I asked you a question, and you responded.
I want you to say, yes, I answered your question, or no, I didn't, because I'm sure you fucking love Karine Jean St. Pierre, whatever that fucking dumb cunt press secretary's name is, who doesn't answer questions, and I want to make sure you walk away fulfilled.
Janine Pereira or something like that. Listen, you're too emotional. You got to relax when I call you.
It's a shame. It's a shame you're not trying. Like, you lose. And all you do is you try and change the subject. You should work for Joe Biden. Now, again, just say you did answer my question.
No, I'm very conservative. I'm a very conservative individual.
Good for you. Now, just say I answered your question. Then be conservative and don't play the liberal game. Be like, well, I responded.
I'm not playing the liberal game. I asked you a question and you responded. Or are you looking for me to take my tongue and stick it up your ass and say that you respond in the best way? I asked you a question.
No, I want you to answer yes or no. Did I answer your question? Because if I didn't answer your question, I'll shit on you some more with my response. But if I did, then say you did.
If I ask you a definitive question, like what is 2 + 2? The answer would be 4. And you would say, did I answer your question? Like, absolutely. You answered my question. I asked you a question and you responded.
No, Charlie, because you could say, is 2 and 2 4? And I could say, my favorite color is orange. And I certainly responded to your question. You can play your dumb games all you want, but you lose. You were right. Goodbye. Like that's what they do. And don't get me wrong. Like, this is why it's great not being full of shit, okay? Because when people call you out, you have to answer honestly. You do, and that's my response. And I write comedy. I write fucking roast jokes for fucking Comedy Central. Does he know that? Does he know one of the most controversial jokes ever on Comedy Central was written by me? And Steve-O fucking got in trouble for fucking saying, at least the last time nobody's got roasted, Great White played a concert afterwards. Does he know I wrote that? Does he know I write for Nikki Glaser? I wrote one joke, but that's what you say. And I didn't even write the joke. It was my joke. And Nikki Glaser reached out and said, hey, can I do this joke on the roast? And I said, I'd be flattered if you did that joke on the roast. Does he know that I wrote for Steve-O? Does he know that I wrote, that I fucking appeared in countless fucking jokes for the Friars Club, the most legendary now defunct fucking roasting thing? Why would I tell him that? You guys know that. Why would I waste my time with that? Right? No, Patrick, we're not doing pie. Or you can stop voting on Charlie. But again, like, if I ever, Benjamin, I'm sorry. Leave him be. Leave him live in his own, leave him be and live in his own sadness. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I used Charlie to get past the 2 hours. Yeah, SNL couldn't agree more, Colt C. SNL has been shit. Since although I will say Nate Bargatze was great on it. And again, I like, how can he ask that question? It'd be one thing if I didn't have receipts. How come you don't write for, like for TV? I've spent the past 2 months bashing the writers, bashing how a lot of them, they either sold their soul to fucking spew lies for the left, right? Or what they did was, what's the other thing? Oh, or they believed in their lies and they're getting what they fucking deserve. Thank you, Nicole Magenta. All the good comics are banned from Television. Restricted 5, you're on the line. So stupid. Stupid people. All right. He is a complete idiot. Yeah, I love my stupid, goofy, and love idiots. Thank you. And it's middle school, not high school, Lauren. That I missed. I missed that. All right. All right. So it looks like we gave you a solid 2 hours today. I enjoyed it. Orion's Dream. Forgive me. I subscribed so I can call and say a word I believe in. I love this guy. What did I miss? Sonic's killing. He said funny stuff. Charlie should do a show. He should. Oh my God. I should have given him a fake number. McGuinevere, can I ask you a question? Yeah, that's his thing. But it's so funny because I always think of Bill Schultz whenever I go, let me ask you a question. You can just ask it. Can I say something? You can just say it. I love fucking Bill Schultz, even though he doesn't believe in any of the 2,000 mules, one of which was nice enough to appear on my show. Yeah. Well, you responded. You lose. And that's the other sad thing. Like, I've said this. You think I don't enjoy being wrong sometimes? Like, I like being wrong because you learn things when you're wrong. But when you're like, well, you responded. Yeah, I responded. Hey, what's the capital of France? Black is a great color for a little dress. You didn't answer my question. I responded. Stop thinking you're smarter than someone that's talking to 73 other idiots that like dick jokes. And again, that's how Charlie loses. Like, I'm sorry, because me taking his call is cruel. It's cruel taking Charlie's call because I'm just gloating that I love what I've done with my life. And I know he hates that he's done what that's not fair. But I know that he regrets some of the things, maybe many of the things, maybe just one of the things he's done with his life. And by taking that call, it's very Nietzschean. It's very will to power. I get to fucking subject my will to his will to my power. It's very fucking Nietzschean. So again, Restricted 6 is coming soon. Charlie is dead full. Now I'm putting you in timeout, Decline Host, because he is not. I would rather watch doctors pull the plug on my mom. You guys are fucking stupid funny. He's the reason God made Oklahoma. It's not shit on the Okie State. C-Mox, Charlie, the secret's out. He wants to tongue Gino's hole. Yeah, that was gross. McGuinevere said it perfectly. Charlie is such a negative, just an energy vampire. Not like our good friend Bjorn Sanders Steen, the Jew vampire. Stop giving him what he wants, your energy. It's never going to stop as long as you answer. McGuinevere, while I agree with what you're saying, hopefully you can understand what I'm saying. I'm kind of being a bully to him because he needs us. We are his energy. And every time I hang up on the phone, and you're right, Meg, you're right. But every time I hang up on the phone, it fucking breaks him a little. I'm trying to fix this part. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. And every time I hang up on him, it suffocates him. Well, I guarantee he's called back. How many times has he called back? Fucking 4 times. 4 missed calls from Charlie. That's a shame. That's a fucking shame. That is a shame. Hold on. 1 minute ago. 4 minutes. No, I read it wrong. Just two. And I'm in all that. I missed a call from Jake. Stop it. Gino, why don't you write for CNN? Kirkland Red 100. By the way, shout out to Reed Street Soap Company. Did Keanu take them? Yeah. I got the soaps. Make sure you catch, before I forget this, make sure you catch Keanu Cast this week, and I'm going to look it up because I got a buzzer. Yesterday, I got a special delivery of a heavy box, not like Kevin Brennan's poor wife who has a heavy box, but But the new official sponsor, and shout out producer Roberto, who's surprisingly not here, Reed Street Soap Company. I want everyone to go follow these guys. And if you like candles and soap, I'm sorry, but I'm going to simp for my girl right now, guys. I'm sorry. If you like candles and soap, make sure you follow. There you go. Wait, hold on. Did I do it? There you go. Hold on. Reed Soap Company. Make sure watch. I'm going to show this thing because they are. Thank you to our boy producer Roberto, who fucking got this thing for Keanu. And like they sent a bunch of soaps and candles to her. And there's literally a candle called Untoward. And there's a candle called Keanu Cast that these fucking studs have fucking put out for Keanu. Producer Roberto, a short and sweet episode tonight. Thank you, Reed Soap Company, for becoming our first sponsor. Check them out at reedsoap.shop. Look at this. What is this? The Twitter family tree. I don't know what this is. Oh, look at this. That's cute, whatever it is. But make sure you follow Reed Soap Company. And I think they have a fucking I can't find the Reed Street Soap thing. I'm a bad fucking shill. But they're the official sponsor of Keanu Cast, and we fucking love these guys. We fucking love these guys. I can't find anything. Look at that. And they're Oklahoma fans. Oh my God, hold on. You're Oklahoma fans? Where the wind comes sweeping down the plain? Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Just for you guys. Look at this. Little screen grab, boys. Little screen grab. Oklahoma, where the wind. So make sure you follow Reed Street Soap. All right. Did I miss anything? Oh, you guys are still here chatting. Okay. If you're not sure how angry and sad Charlie is, I gotta show. Did you see this? I won't even put it up. I can't even find it. He like, this is how sad and needy he is. He said Nate Bargatze sucked on SNL. Nate Bargatze probably is the smartest. Him and Mike Vecchione, two of the smartest fucking comedians going. Two of the smartest comedians going. And Nate is brilliant. And I'm telling you, here's something you'll never understand. Nate fucking, whenever a special of his came out, I've said this countless times, Kevin Brennan's whore wife, hey, baby, I miss you. I miss you. Nate Bargatze, whenever one of his specials came out, I would sit and watch it with my niece and nephew. I'd send Nate a text. I'm like, my niece and nephew are watching their favorite comedian. And he would just giggle. He's like, I said, one time, I'm like, my niece and nephew are watching their favorite comedian's new Netflix special. And he said, you have a Netflix special? But I did plug the sponsor, Robert. I just saw that. Thank you. And look, Robert, make sure you take a screen grab of this. Make sure you get a screen grab for them of me wearing the Oklahoma fucking thing. How great is that? Watch. Someone get a screen grab. Actually, of this, perfect. Me with the headband. Fucking plug the sponsor, Robert, and Twitter Reed Soap Company underneath. Take it now. Now. Someone tweet that. Thank you. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Hey, baby. How you doing? Oh, God almighty. At any rate, if you don't understand what a sad man Charlie is, what's this? Most of you clock it. Yeah, okay. There it is. Reedsoap.shop. I mean, it's on the Twitter thing. Shouldn't they go to Twitter so they can get the whole family of stuff? He's here. Yay. Yeah, I didn't see you earlier, Robert. I'm sorry, buddy. Soviet skunk, where have you been, bitch? Oh my God. I can't believe I ever had a problem with this fucking idiot. You better not be teasing. Soviet skunk, you better not fucking be teasing me. Do I have a gambling problem if I'm sweating a Forest tennis parlay? No, you have a cool problem, Soviet skunk. You are too fucking cool. And I don't know what your avatar is. Looks like a turkey that got the shit beat out of it. Kevin Brennan's whore wife, Jake Hudson, I'm having a promotion, 73% off for new customers because his wife is a whore. Yeah. And this is where Charlie tries to, like, it's amazing how like, this is another thing I love about being me. Other than the fact I'm banging a chick that's hotter, funnier, sexier, smarter than me. You get used to that. You get used to way out kicking the coverage. Another thing I love is just, I'm like, I could not be any more transparent. I could not be any more honest. I could not be any more open. And I always tell people, look, this is what I said. Like, trust me now, because I'm never wrong. I never lie. And I'll say it again. I never lie, not because I'm so virtuous. I've told you I'm a piece of shit. I need to let it go with Pat Dixon and Kevin Brennan, but I can't. So I use the anger to fucking jump rope and shit. I need to let it go with people that fucking, I'm sorry if a man that fucking broke my jaw, you can't convince me, didn't sucker punch me and break my jaw because he got away with hitting other women. And do you think, and this is another reason I'm an asshole, when I come across a woman who's been mentally abused and tries to sell me on it, I have no fucking time for her. I have no compassion now for a woman that I don't like. If you're some woman that's being physically or mentally abused, I'll do anything I can for you. Until the moment you now try and tell me, no, it's fine. Can't waste my time with you. Can't waste my time with you. I need, like, I was listening to Wayne Dyer, who literally, his father walked out on him and his mother and two other brothers. He was the youngest of the three when he was 10, and he never saw his dad again, and he hated him. And then he found out he died, and he said, in 1970, I went to his grave, and I intended to piss on his grave. And in that moment, I said, I don't know his story. I'm going to butcher it, but he's like, I need to forgive him. I need to understand each one of us has their own story. Yeah, and I mean, I know Pat Dixon was diddled by his mom. I know that. You can tell. I know Kevin Brennan's wife is a whore, and he hates the fact that he's given up comedy because he's married to a fucking whore. I get that, and I need to let it go. But again, and I need, like, when at this point, when battered, when physically or mentally abused women come up to me and try and say, no, it's fine, and lie to my face, fuck off. Sorry, I'm not a better person, but fuck the fuck off. What's going on with your tennis parlay? Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Maurice Snow, Gino, I sent something pink to the studio. You'll know what to do with it when you see it. Maurice Snow fucking drank with, I really need, speaking of doing stand-up, I really need to work on booking shows. Like, I fucking petered out with my friend, my buddy Tank. That sounded weird. He was going to help me get booked on the road. I need to do shows. I need to go back to Cleveland, party with my friends Maurice. I need to fucking just have April and Aaron book us somewhere else in Minnesota so I can fuck around, so we can do a drunken weekend with them. And just so I can fucking sit on his lap on his podcast. I need to fucking work on Boston. There's a place I need to go. I need to get out to LA. I do, and I'm lazy. But Maurice Snow, thank you for the $5. I sent something pink to the studio. You'll know what to do with it when you see it. You are the man. Leo Gunn. Leo Gunn, by the way, shout out to Leo Gunn, who fucking, I will say this. You'll love this, Leo. And I can't believe I just remembered this now. Leo Gunn, just wanted to pitch a new show idea for Biscont. Shouldn't it be Biscont TV? It should be Bisconti-V. But anyway, just wanted to pitch a new show idea for Bisconti TV, says Leo Gunn. Sonic Ratcast. You're welcome. Oh my God. We'll call it Bisconti-V. Bisconti-V. And we'll call it Sonic Ratcast. That's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. The Guinevere, you sent... Okay, this money goes to Kiki anyway. The only thing Kiki does longer than 2 hours is Keanu cast. No one has sex for 2 hours. No one has sex for 2 hours. No one has sex for 2 hours. I'm sorry. I gotta. Make me love this.
Hey, Gino.
Charlie, I'm not, just say I answered your question succinctly, and then I won't hang up on you. Say that.
Whatever works with you. Go ahead.
Now, you don't think that was all about me making him, I'm trying to teach him honesty. And he goes, whatever works with you. Hanging up works with me. Whee! I mean, God forbid. And this is the other thing about gratitude, as we like to say here on Sonic Gratcast. Leo, that's fucking. I'm gonna tell you something. The last two fucking super chats have been the most brilliant. The only thing Kiki does longer than 2 hours is Keanu Cast. And Leo got. I made $10 for people writing better jokes than me. You're right, Charlie. I'm not a comedy writer. I'm a comedy writer beneficiary. Just wanted to pitch a new show idea for Visconti V. See how well that rolls off the tongue? I tweaked it a little bit. You get full writing credit here. You get all the royalties, Leo Gunn. Sonic Ratcast. Are you fucking... I cannot wait to tell that to Steve and Garrett. I cannot wait. That's fucking stupid, fucking brilliant, Leo. Oh, and by the way, Leo, I forgot to compliment you because I'm watching... I saw you gave Ray $20 and gave him some encouragement yesterday because I was watching his show. Shout out, Leo. You're fucking awesome. Oh, for his birthday. I love Leo. And I gave Leo props last week. I've drank with Leo in person. And he's another guy fun to drink with. And once I drink with you, then you are subject to my rambling, screaming speech to text. And then the apology that always, sorry, dude, I get a little crazy. And Leo's got a collection of those as well. But yeah, he wished Ray a happy birthday. I'm watching it, right? And you're gonna see where this is going the minute I bring it up. 1 minute, Ray is smiling, and the next minute he's screaming at the thing. And I'm literally at that table with Keanu eating our broccoli raw. I walk over, I lay on the couch, and I turn to Keanu and I go, "Look how angry he is." And she looks at me. I love that woman. She makes a face like, "What?" She made a face where in a split second I'm like, "I'm exactly like this, aren't I?" She's like, "You're exactly like this." And in that moment, I forgave Ray DeVito a little bit. I did. Oh, there's another super chat. Mason in Portland. I never really cared for Visconti, but wait, why don't I read it? I never really cared for you, Visconti, but you sure know your football. Luckily, I don't have to like someone to talk sports with them. I'm telling you, Mason, I think we got off on the wrong foot, and I think I put that foot down because I fucking had no patience for anyone. But I think if we were ever in a bar drinking, things would get ugly, and I mean that in a good way. I mean that in a very good way. It would be like, this guy. I'm telling you, I guarantee it would be like fucking Steel Toe in April. You're like, oh, yeah, I guarantee you're the same asshole me and Aaron are. I guarantee. And by the way to jinx me. I went 4-0 with my picks last week, and I'm not kidding. Mason, I used to go 4-0, I swear. My first year, I think I went 4-0 3 times. But it was all beginner's luck. It was 15 years ago. I can't remember the last time I went 4-0. And I literally, you saw I'm like 75%, 6-2 the last 2 weeks. And you say that so people don't realize, even after that, I'm 50%. So I'll take your compliment. And I'd love to drink with you sometime. But I'm going to be honest with you, dude. It's all coin toss and stuff. Who's your lock this week, Mason? Or I'm going to ask you 2 things, Mason. 1, who's your lock? 2, mine's the Eagles. I said it in my Geno's Picks video. Fucking, if it weren't for both New York and both LA teams, the fucking Cowboys have gotten blown out by the Cardinals. Have lost to the Cardinals. I think they got blown out by them too, and got blown out by a Niners team that hasn't won since. And they beat, who'd they beat? I can't remember who they beat. They beat somebody. I can't remember who they beat. That was fucking whatever. But again, I think the Eagles are going to kill them. I mean, laying 3.5. That's my lock. My lock is the Eagles. Who's yours? And am I nuts? Okay. Where was I? Oh yes. So again, and I $2 for the Charlie Sucks one. And God, all right. Looks like we're getting some wine with dinner, Deadful. Not that we don't. Deadful, you're the best. I love it. And this is why I think we draw in people like us. Because I'm telling you, Deadful, I don't know if you're a billionaire or just a guy that fucking, either way, you're like me. You love like, here you go. The more you spend it, the more it comes back. So I can't thank you enough. Deadful says, that call reminded me of an ancient proverb. It's better to let people think you're an idiot than open your mouth and remove all doubt. Oh, God. I think I think Mark Twain said that. Hey, Google, who said better to let people think you're an idiot than to open your mouth and remove all doubt? It was either Twain or... Forget it. Would have been easier. I wish I could cut and paste it. You suck. Better to let... I guarantee it's in the chat now. Let people think you're an idiot. I guarantee it comes up on that. Mark Twain! Mark Twain. Apparently the exact quote is... Actually, there's 9 fucking... I have, it's better to keep your mouth shut and appear stupid than open it, remove all doubt, Mark Twain. But maybe a lot of people said it. Either way, it is a beautiful... Oh, Abraham Lincoln, it is better to stay silent and let people think you're an idiot than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Deadful, I think that's the one you're quoting. Fucking yeah. Yeah. Or in my case, but see, and that's another thing. Like, I've said this. I don't mind being wrong. You can watch countless shows where I believe, what was I talking about? Oh my God, the most recent time I was shitting on women's soccer, and I don't even remember what I was shitting about because it was wrong. And Garrett literally goes, no, here's what happened, Gene. They wanted equal pay, and I can't even remember it because I'm stupid. And Garrett proved, and I just sat there listening to Garrett going, go on. There are times I have Jim from Florida call in because I don't even try to weigh in on stuff. Or my big brother, I'm like, someone explain to me what's going on. And I'll be the first to admit, I don't understand Hamas or what's going on with it at all, other than it's people killing people. And I don't give a fuck anymore. And I know that's terrible. But I do know that Amy Schumer opened her mouth fucking to prove she was an idiot and put up a quote about fucking Martin Luther King Jr. Did you see this? Fucking Amy Schumer fucking literally put a MLK quote. Watch this, just Amy Schumer. MLK. Amy Schumer corrected by MLK's daughter over fucking Israel. As long as we're fucking, using fucking my man Deadful to teach me lessons, and I got nothing to do because I got some coffee left. Let's take a look at this. Hold on. Newsweek. And Newsweek, I'm telling you, Newsweek reminds me, and watch this, correct me if I'm wrong here. Newsweek reminds me of Bill Maher a little bit. Going to take you down, Deadful. Thank you so much for starting us down this show road. Fucking Newsweek, am I wrong, reminds me of Rolling Stone. Not Rolling Stone, fuck that, of Bill Maher. Because Bill Maher fucking is like, has been so fucking, liberal, and now he's like shitting on. Bernice King, daughter of Martin Luther King Jr., has issued a response to Schumer's social media post that showed the late civil rights leader discussing Israel and anti-Semitism. The stand-up comedian quotes, I'm sorry, this is Charlie's favorite comedian, an actor, they left out Jew. Schumer, 42, recently faced backlash over her comments regarding the conflict. She's been showing her support for Israel, shocker, online following an unprecedented attack, whatever, go away, fucking this thing. The Hamas, she put, I can't be bothered. Amy Schumer, here it is. She put this up because she's so pro-Israel. Watch.
That Israel must exist and has a right to exist and is one of the great outposts of democracy in the world.
My Jewish brothers and sisters said to me amid anti-Semitism anywhere.
Now, am I wrong to say
we don't need your support?
This is back when people were like, look, there's always going to be anti-Semitism. There's always going to be. And I'm sorry. Sorry if you think that I'm anti-Semitic because I do Jew jokes. Some of my closest friends are and were Jews. But there's always going to be shitty people.
We don't need your support in this.
Okay, so she showed this because she's fucking Amy Schumer. And she's like, this will show that, like, I know what's going on. No, you opened your mouth because you proved to be a fool, because then Bernice King responded telling the comedian that her late father viewed militarism as evil. Amy, certainly my father was against anti-Semitism, as I am. She wrote, he also believed militarism along with racism and poverty to be among the interconnected triple evils. And I believe what he's saying is a lot of people think the Jews in Israel are keeping the Hamas broke, poor, and controlled. I'm certain he would call for Israel's bombing of Palestine to cease, you chubby hack. for hostages to be released and for us to work for true peace, which includes justice. Yeah, but I put a clip up of Martin Luther King. Fucking, you know what people say, Amy? They say it is better to fucking let people think you're an idiot than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. But I'm in too deep. So I keep opening my mouth and letting people know I'm a fucking idiot. I do. Joey Dago. Raiders Nation is a lock. Diesel Cat. $10. Chad's stolen credit card. Oh my God. Jaquan G. I'm going to have myself a nice white owl cigar after dinner. In fact, because I'm having so much fun, I want to talk a little longer. You guys mind if I have one of these? These are great. La Bella Artes. La Bella Artes. By the way, while I'm doing that, hold on. I'm just going to walk away for a sec, but I'm going to steal a little thing from the Kiki pages. And I'm going to put, you ready for this? Just to watch this. Feeding the ducks. Give me 1 sec. Hold, please. By the way, I was looking for 6. I couldn't find her. Look, she's in the Eve's chair. 6-8. Here in the Eve's chair. Hold on. Shout out to fucking the late E-Rock Sr. who gifted me this fucking lighter, and it's about to go out. Motherfucker. Hold on. So, yeah. Give me 1 sec. How do you not love this music? I will say this. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Keanu to move. Keanu, and now I'm talking like Charlie. I cannot wait for Keanu to move in here because I'm telling you, she's just got to redo the whole fucking place. Like, and I'm very happy that I have so much fucking like literally, you just saw one. That's the apartment, and I love this fucking apartment, and it's plenty of space for me and her. Knock wood. But the one thing is, I can air out the place with cigars. Like, it's not a bad thing. I've never had a complaint about that. I've lost 100 comments down. By the way, thank you for the idea for a nice white owl. And Mr. White, I used to have I have a used German oven from the 40s to sell you a trade for a Diabetes queer shirt, whatever. I will get that to you at some point, buddy. You got to believe me. I missed more Charlie calls, but I'll get to them. I missed the soap line, Colt C. I missed the soap line. All right, so let's get to some of this. Okay, I'm over the music. Like, don't get me wrong. The music is a Keanu thing. It's a Keanu cast thing. So, again, Clemson just intercepted the ball. Orion's dream, Clemson fan, go Tigers. Ahead by 8 with $1:58 left in the game. Did you bet this game? Oh, here it is. Like, Charlie wrote Nate Bargatze's son. Nate Bargatze was so good on SNL. And if you get to watch one clip, catch Nate Bargatze's Washington when he plays George Washington talking about his dream of the metric system. Then Charlie went on to say, this podcast is why podcasts suck. See, what I'm doing by showing his thing is cruel. If you don't see how cruel this is, because when we show his thing, Charlie's like, I exist. I'm going to start calling Charlie Schrodinger's cat. That's what Charlie is. Like, does he exist if we don't mention him? He does, but is he alive or dead? No one cares. But the second we address Charlie, we create life for Charlie. But he'll never have a life. He'll never show his face to anyone. He'll never fucking try to be funny in real life. He'll come on this podcast and just delude himself, because when we answer the phone, it validates him, which I get what you're saying. Stop answering his calls, McGuinevere. But when we hang up, it kills him. We get to literally murder Charlie again. Would you like to kill Charlie again? Let's just wait. He'll call in a sec, and we'll murder Charlie while I catch up on comments. Jake 1G says, can I still send you? Boy, that didn't take long, I guess. Charlie, if you want to live, say I answered your question succinctly.
You answered my question.
Say succinctly.
I have a list.
See what we did? Do you understand? Like, and it might be tough love, but I'm teaching Charlie he's my bitch, because Charlie needs to talk on this podcast. No one else will listen to Charlie. Do you understand? This is why I'm a vindictive motherfucker, because what I'm doing now is mean. And don't get me wrong, this is my problem. I let people in. I have to look at the chat. By the way, this is the kind of stuff. See, come Fridays. This is the kind of stuff that gets us in trouble with Keanu. We're not allowed to say Reed Street soap, niggas. Now, if you put niggas need Reed Street soap. Somebody cut that out. If Keanu sees this, we're in trouble. Robert, producer Roberto, you shut up. Now, but you know when a good time to use Reed Street soap is? After you get a Cleveland steamer from Kevin Brennan's whore wife. Let's say you're out on the town with Kevin Brennan's whore wife, and you take her out. And then you get back to her place, and she gives you her signature Cleveland steamer because Kevin Brennan's wife is a whore. But then you know what you need? Reed Street soap, niggas. That's what you need. Am I right? And yet Charlie still says this is why podcasts suck. Jake 1G, I send you a shitty picture of my chickens to send to Garrett? We're done. As an homage. By the way, there's nothing better than a cigar and black coffee. There's not, by the way, nothing healthier. And by the way, that was another argument I got into with Joe Exotic. He's like, I know you got your teeth fixed and charged Pat Dixon for it. Because look at them in this picture and this new picture. And I'm like, first of all, thank you for even thinking that. And then I sent him a picture because in that moment, I was smoking a cigar, drinking a black coffee. I'm asking you, why would I waste time getting these? And Keanu gets to kiss this every day. Mr. Faversham says, Charlie repeating the same and an incorrect comment. You know, I'm going to go back. Never mind. Like a black woman arguing McDonald's. Reed Street soap. Shout out. I cannot thank you enough if you're still in here. We are big fans. The candles, the soap, they came to my place. Thank you for sending them out. Keanu is over the moon. I said, do you want me to show him do you want me to show him sincerely? She's like, no. She's excited for the big reveal on Tuesday. It's going to be great. And hopefully you like the live read we did for you. It was kind of cute. But we're a little irreverent here, okay? And I'm sorry that you had to hear that Kevin Brennan's whore wife is not a fucking whore. Charlie, she's hitting on Charlie now. And Keanu's mother hates me. Again, yeah, I know. Soviet skunk. Yes. I'm not going to lie to you. That's another reason I stayed in this chat. I had to find out. I had to fucking find out, Soviet skunk, how that went. What did you bet? Can you please can you either DM me a picture or tweet me a picture or just tell me in the chat what it was? That's hilarious. That's why you can't talk about football. I mean, Orion's Dream, if it makes you feel any better, did you see me and fucking Steve, me and Garrett breaking the news to Steve how the fucking Cardinals fucking covered against the Ravens Sunday? Fucking insane. Citizen M! Yeah, Citizen M, I don't know why. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know what your motivation was for posting the clip of me and Aaron fighting, but as you saw, I retweeted it. And you're another guy who's like a troll, right? And I have no problem with you, but I think you don't like Aaron. I don't know. I love Aaron, but like I said, hopefully you've been watching, and if not, you can go back and rewind it. But like I always say this, we're the sum of everything that put us here. And the way that Aaron and April and I, and eventually Keanu, became friends, I love that story. I loved retweeting that thing. I loved that we're both like fucking assholes. We knew it. And the more we talk, the more like we're both the same fucking asshole. Joey Dago, it's not important. It's not important. What? What? Well, what? All right. Charlie. Look at this. This is how delusional he is. And I'm so behind. This is from fucking half an hour ago. Gino, I'm calling you. Pick up. I know you're calling me stupid. I'm in control. You have no control. And yet you come back here. I love how I make fun of abusive men, and I'm one right now. And Charlie is my bitch. And I'm going to be honest, I don't even think that's his real last name. I'm being abused by Charlie's family. I've tried to get it up for 2 hours. Does that count as saying? I mean, this is how delusional Charlie is. All right, Charlie, you got a fan. Stancil, let me tell you, the same man that thinks Charlie is great thinks bacon shouldn't be put on hamburgers and thinks you don't put butter on lobster. But Charlie, this is your people. These are your guys. I don't know what the LOL was. But yeah, I mean, I'm imagining Orion's Dream. Orion's Dream, I'm literally imagining fucking having sex with Keanu like an hour in. We're having sex an hour. And let me tell you, me and Keanu are both fucking dummies. We love telling stupid jokes. I mean, what do you think we'd be talking about at that point? Like, you can't have sex for 2 hours. What the fuck? Hold on one second. Whenever I try and get something going, you cannot have sex for 2 hours. It just cannot be done. It cannot fucking be done. I mean, nothing is ever easy. No one is having sex, people, for 2 hours. Imagine that you're fucking, I don't know, you're 90 minutes in. What are you talking about? And I'm sorry, you can make fun of me and be like, Gino sucks in the sack. You can all you want. But what are you talking about 45 minutes into sex? What are you talking about 4 to 5 minutes into sex is my question. I'm just not meant to smoke this cigar, am I? Why does everything have to be fucking difficult? Why does everything fucking have to be fucking difficult? I am so fucking ADD. I don't know how you people put the fuck up with me. I don't know how you do. I don't know how you do it. But you do. Ha ha! All right. So again, yeah, I mean, what you're fucking 45 minutes in, you're like, so there's no way you can talk dirty for 45 minutes. It can't be done. Hold on, I'm just covering myself in lighter fluid for the big finale. Thank you for your patience, people. I really want to see if Mason got back to me in this chat about the stuff. So let's see. Jim Stancil is Charlie. That's so funny. Even Charlie's family thinks he's a buffoon. Fucking Chuck C-Mox. Michael Gavin Ali. How'd I miss it? There you go. Michael Gavin Ali is Charlie. Doubt it. Gino, I'm calling pick up. Charlie said also at 3:20. Charlie wrote, Gino, if you want Gino to pick up, type. If you want Gino to pick up, type 2. No one cares, Charlie. Oh, my God. I love Gum Fridays loves Charlie. 54 seconds. Tigers have the ball ahead by 8. The only beef I have with Aaron is that he calls himself daddy. For the Charlie Sucks one, we got that. Washington, okay. Mr. White thinks Washington over the Pats. Yeah, I definitely like the, what's the line now? Aren't the Pats favored in that one, Mr. White? Now we got a game. Now we got a game. Charlie charges only 99 cents to suck. Gum, odd name, but thanks. All right. Let's Kiki After Dark this to the end. We'll do a little daydreaming. All right. Sit back with me, guys, while I enjoy a little bit of a cigar and tell you, let's get to one more fucking, a couple more things. Joey Dago says Raider Nation is a lock. Mr. White says, I dipped my toe in the river of iniquity and it got infected. I don't know who P. Rusa is. I don't know it, but she says hi to Mark. I'd like to know what Deadpool does for work. I don't care what he does for work, but I really like, and I never got to finish this. If Deadpool's still in here, here's the compliment. You draw people into your life that are like you. We're all energy, okay? And when you're happy, when you're joyful, when you're doing what you love, you cannot convince me you're not vibrating at the highest possible fucking energy. And you will draw in people vibrating at that same energy, okay? And I never worry about money. I mean, and I always say this, like the best thing I ever did was living out of my car. I didn't live in my car, and I'm not bragging. I wish I had the fortitude, the fucking strength and courage to be like, I'm giving up on everything, putting what I need in my car and living like that. No. I boxed up everything I needed, fucking put it in my Aunt Olga's basement, lived out of my car, was always staying on a friend's couch or crashing in a hotel or driving to and from New Jersey. But when you lose all your fucking stuff and have no money, and you realize how little you need money, you realize how little you need it, and you realize that it's not real, and you realize that you can source everything you do. Fucking, you can source all the money you need from what you do, and it is better than winning the lottery, I'm telling you. If you win like 10 million bucks, then you're buying shit. You're buying shit and you don't know when or where. It doesn't have any value. But when you fucking know fucking how little you care about the money you're spending, and not that you're just spending money because, it's just there. No. When you fucking know, when you fucking understand that fucking you source money from doing what you love, then you spend it as much as you want because you know there'll always be more. And I honestly think Deadpool's like that. Deadpool literally fucking sent a $50 super chat to Keanu the other day because he saw how grateful she was for the first one, saying, "Oh, it's pink," and he goes, "I look good in pink," and sends her another one. And I'm sorry, that's a guy that's just like, this isn't about the money. This is about fucking making you smile. As opposed to, and I'll say it, Borgeson in fucking MLC, that's a sad, lonely man who fucking sends super chats to be like, "Hey, everyone like me, I'm cool." No one does. So fucking good. Ole Miss wins. Yay, Mr. White. Ole Miss is mine and Keanu's team. I love that. What was the score in the Ole Miss game? That is such good juju. Like, I don't know if you know this, but me and Keanu, our buddy, 35-38, Ole Miss beats Texas A&M, a battle of my headbands. That's incredible. How far was the field goal he missed? I'm telling you, like, Ole Miss is our team because this fan sent me all these Ole Miss headbands, and there's a picture of me and Keanu both in Ole Miss headbands. Go Rebels. And one of our first dates, we'd been dating a month, and I walked her home from the diner. And I walked upstairs, and I'm like, "Hey, let's watch the end of this Ole Miss game because that's our team." Ole Miss was winning by 7, was winning by 3 or something, and the team they were playing, I want to say it was Auburn, marched downfield. There was a pass interference at the one. I'm like, they're gonna lose, and fucking on the next play, fucking the guy fumbled the ball. Ole Miss recovered. They won. I'm like, this is such good karma. Patrick P said it perfectly. Personal happiness and gratitude are paramount. If you lack them, how can you be a benefit to others, as society, or as a whole? Speaking of holes, how is fucking Kevin Brennan's tour wife? Yeah, like once you realize fucking how important it is to be happy and healthy, all this other shit falls by the wayside. And then you're like, I have no time for people that need fucking attention, that need fucking your energy, that need fucking wealth. And you don't. Like I'm almost doing 3 hours here. Like I barely got out of bed because me and Keanu were up till 3 a.m. watching that Haysom Murder 4-part documentary on Netflix. Sydney Shaw's a better example. Charlie is not like fucking Schrodinger's cat. He's more like Pavlov's dong, says Sydney Shaw. He pops up when Gino's going live. Bell rings. That's funny. Citizen M, will you be serious for 2 seconds and explain why Kiki does that transatlantic 1920s accent? I don't even care about insulting her. I need to know. First of all, Citizen M, see, you're not insulting her. How is that insulting her? She did it because she was in theater a lot and it was one of her accents. And forgive me if I'm talking out of school. Why don't you go in her chat and ask her? But she likes talking like that sometimes. And the whole point of the transatlantic accent was way back when you would have that accent during the war. So you didn't know if someone came from England or not. But either way, they're American. And she just likes talking like that. And she uses fancy words and then she lapses into that from her days in theater. But again, if you think insulting her, and this is another thing, Citizen M, this is a loss, this text. This one's a loss for you because you're like, I don't even care about insulting her. What you're implying there is that she gives a fuck about the opinion of a guy whose avatar is a big blue M. Why would she? So yeah, you're out over your skis. Now watch this. This is a great one. You're welcome, buddy. But again, try a little harder. It's saying you're insulting her when it's giving yourself too much credit. Are you Charlie? Anyway, big fan, Citizen M. Keep being the good troll. Not like good troll, bad troll. You want to play that? But you know what I mean? You're good at trolling. C-Mox, this is like a positive PSA with the music. Yeah. Hey, kids, who wants lung cancer? So again, God. I'm going to say this again. I'm going to block Deadpool because he's going to give me liver failure. Deadpool put, I hope his box is equipped with a radioactive isotope trigger like the cat's box too. Obviously, Deadpool's smart too. Deadpool's got a brain. And Deadpool explained Schrodinger's cat better in a $20 super chat than I did in 20 minutes. Ooh, you're so smart. You know we have to look this up. Hold on. I got to look this up. Schrodinger's cat. Guarantee it comes right up. Schrodinger's cat. Here we go, guys. Schrodinger's cat. Let me explain it to you, Deadpool, you fucking jerk. I love this guy. Hold on. Schrodinger's cat. Hold on. Share. Let me take this son of a bitch down for a sec. Did you say something to me? Hold on. Yeah, by the way, Benjamin Smith, then we'll get to Schrodinger's cat. Reminds me of the slow jazz in When I Lost My Voice. Complete. And I the night before, it was a Thursday. The night before, it was Wednesday Keanu cast. And I'm not sure if it was the first or second time she did it, but I had no voice and I'm on the subway. I'm like, how am I going to talk? And I literally fucking said, I'm just going to steal Keanu's idea. That's why I remind you of that, because that episode was flat out stolen from Keanu. Schrodinger's cat. I'm going to hit a little Control Plus. In quantum mechanics, people, Schrodinger's cat is a thought experiment where Charlie is sometimes described as of quantum superposition. In the thought experiment, a hypothetical cat may be considered simultaneously both alive and dead while it's unobserved in a closed box. Unlike Kevin Brennan's whore wife, who always has a very open box that smells like a dead cat. Ooh, can I put that in the... As a result of its fate being linked to random subatomic event that may or may not occur, this thought experiment was devised by physicist Edwin Schrodinger in 1935, 2 years before I was born. I'm kidding. In a discussion with Albert Einstein to illustrate what Schrodinger saw as problems of the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum mechanics. You didn't put that in there, dead fool. You didn't put that in there, dead fool, that he saw problems of the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum mechanics. I love this. Hold on. In Schrodinger's original formulation, a cat, a flask of poison. Please give Charlie a flask of poison. And by the way, while I'm reading this, Charlie is still calling. You don't think this is fucking abusive? A cat, a flask of poison, and a radioactive source are placed in a sealed box. If an internal radiation monitor, Geiger counter detects radioactivity, the flask is shattered, releasing the poison which kills the cat. The Copenhagen interpretation implies that after a while, the cat's simultaneously alive and dead. Yet when one looks in the box, the cat is either alive or dead, not both alive and dead. This poses the question, why the fuck does Charlie keep calling me? And when exactly quantum superposition ends and the reality resolves itself into one possibility or the other? I can't even read anymore. Fundamentally, Schrodinger's cat experiment asks how long quantum superpositions. Can I just change it to? Can I just change it to Deadpool Smart? Oh my God, Deadpool! No, we will not fuck Jim Stansel. By the way, this is Gina Mosconi reminding you to do your taxes, where Deadpool will be claiming me a dependent after this episode. Jesus Christ, thank you. Deadpool, do not tell me you don't like Jim Stansel. Are you serious? I don't know, but I love the fuck. Oh no, I know you love Jim Stansel. You were super chatting him yesterday. Because again, you're laundering money. Is this about cocaine, Deadpool? Because you could just give me the cocaine and not launder the money through me, you generous son of a bitch. Let's get back to some chats. Charlie likes a blue heading. Thank you. Here's another live read. When I wash out my asshole, it's with Reed soap. You're welcome. McGuinevere, Kiki is like me. We dare people to try and insult us, then we just laugh. Yeah, you're another one, Meg. Meg, you have some kids, right? Did I see you trick-or-treating with your kids? You're another person like fucking, like Kiki, like fucking my boy. Jesus Christ, I blacked out on his name. Oh my God, it's over. Ken Mosca. Like, you think what me and Keanu are doing is amazing, and it is in our own way, but you guys are the real fucking heroes. Guarantee Charlie has no kids. Guarantee. Sizzle chest, where you been? Cigars cause mouth and throat cancer, plus acute periodontal disease. Also, old man at the bank standing too close behind you with a butterscotch candy for your ass breath, not lung cancer. Cigars cause mouth and throat cancer, plus acute periodontal disease. And they also cause that old man at the bank standing too close behind you with a butterscotch candy to suck on. I get it. Not lung cancer. Thank you. Kim Brennan's wife says her box smells like 3-inch Irish penis. I don't know why he's mad at me. I'll never understand. Rudy Vega says, now explain a spooky action at a distance, a little quantum entanglement on a Saturday. That's not a thing, is it? You're full of shit. You're full of shit. Spooky action. It comes right up. I typed in spooky action and it came right up, spooky action at a distance. Quantum entanglement. Are you kidding? Simply put, guys, entanglement, it was what Einstein referred to as spooky action. It's a spooky action at a distance. It's a phenomenon by which one particle can effectively know something about another particle instantaneously, even if those two particles are separated by a great distance. I've heard of that. I remember him talking about that. It's like if you split an atom or something. I don't remember. I don't know. But I'll tell you, at a distance, Schwartz is still mad at me. I'll tell you that much. Deadpool is really Kevin Brennan. I did. Don't even get me started, Ron Santos. Again. Look, this brings me to my next point. I give myself credit because I have more reps than most people. And given I've been alive 52 years when COVID hit, the odds are that I would have run into someone with fucking lupus that fucking took hydrochloroquine that I knew. Just happened to be someone that I was still fucking friends with. So that is when fucking I had proof of my own that the government was lying, started taking everything they said with a grain of salt and fucking hydroxychloroquine, and fucking didn't believe them. But of course, I fucking being 54 am more likely to know someone than someone like Keanu who's 30, than someone like fucking a fan who's 40, okay? And again, but it also works against me because I'm a stubborn old fuck. and I'm set in my ways. And when it comes to fucking pushing people away now, I've forgiven too many people that didn't deserve it. And now there's a part of my soul that is hardened and is dead and is like the fucking actual dead Schrodinger's cat. And to quote fucking, what did I say? The Geno train is all out of patience chips. I don't know what that meant, but that's what it is. It's like the cowbell episode. You're all gonna be wearing gold-plated pants. What does that mean? Kevy Brenny is posting screenshots of Gradcast. Why is Kevin? Oh, it's Kevin Brenny's not on today, right? I don't know. Kevin Brennan has me blocked. Nate Bargatze is a hack. Gino Biscani is a hack. Thank you. If you think Nate Bargatze is a hack, that's the greatest compliment you can give me. I don't mean to brag, guys, but according to Charlie, and you take this however you'd like, I am the exact level of comedian Nate Bargatze is. Charlie, thank you. Thank you. I'll say it again. Charlie, my dear friend Charlie, thinks I'm the same comedian Nate Bargatze is, and that is one of the greatest compliments I've ever gotten. Steve Manzo asks, hey, Gino, can you shout out my daughter DJ for her 16th birthday and my girlfriend Victoria for her 26th birthday? I should get Frankie to sing it on Monday. Fucking Steve Manzo, your daughter better have gotten pancakes for her fucking birthday, my man. There's no way she's fucking 16. That sounded creepy, forgive me. They grow up so fucking fast. She's a sweetie. And wasn't it a week ago? She was like 11 and you were making her I suck. Happy birthday, DJ. And Victoria, another guy that outkicked his fucking coverage. Happy fucking birthday, Victoria. She's a sweetie too. You're not so bad either, Steve. Yeah, Diesel Cat. We all know his real Six is betrothed to Nitro. Jesus Christ. Don't get old. I don't know why I thought you had kids. I apologize, McGuinevere. Schwartz DM'd me and said he's pissed off you because you're so easy on the color. He didn't say that. He didn't say that, but someone's going to tell him I said that. Ro Jogan thinks I need an intervention. Stan M says, brilliant Charlie, whatever that is. Let's see what Charlie says to Cockdip. I'm a few minutes until blackout Trump. That's the only one. Oh, you are not. Charlie, are you drinking? Charlie, call back. I will fucking change my tune. Are you really drinking, Charlie, or is that a joke? God, like I'm having so much fun with you. I can't keep my cigar lit, guys. Sizzle says, Sizzle says, I can't. Sizzle Chest says, Sizzle, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Sizzle Chest says, oh, for God's sakes, put simply, both ideas posit that measuring something, i.e. viewing it, affects it. Sometimes faster than light can travel, violating relativity. Hence, it's quantum mechanics, not physics. Are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with me? I'll try it again. Oh, for God's sake, put simply, both ideas posit that measuring something, i.e. viewing it, affects it. Sometimes faster than light can travel, violating relativity. Hence, it's quantum mechanics, not physics. And that I know. Einstein's the one that said, and this backs up what I'm saying, Sizzle Chest. Would you not agree? We're all energy, and energy attracts like energy. And Einstein, even I know this, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sizzle Chest or Deadpool or anyone else who's fucking playing quantum mechanics with Daddy right now, fucking your energy affects whatever you're looking at because we're energy. That's why fucking just being grateful attracts more grateful people. Being happy attracts more happy people. Being genuine attracts more genuine people. I love this. It's just fucking great, Sizzle Chest. All right, let's see what else we got. Speaking of attracting wonderful people, Keanu's peeing. Keanu is fucking peeing. Why was I? Oh, wait, hold on. Charlie, are you drunk?
So, Gino, I've never called into your show or Keanu's show or Aaron's show where I'm not literally blackout drunk.
You're full of shit.
No,
And
I'm dead serious.
You don't sound. Let me compliment you. It's like you don't sound drunk at all. That's why I don't believe you. I'm not like saying you're full of shit and lying. You just don't sound like you've been drinking at all, dude.
That's the beauty. It's super bizarre. Honestly,
He goes, that's the beauty of it. I'm laughing with you on that one, not at you, Charlie. You're fucking with me right now.
So I drink this whiskey that I discovered about a year ago called Evan Williams, and it's $19.
Can I interrupt you 1 sec? And I mean this not in a mean way. Okay, you go. Charlie, I'm sorry. You go. I'm sorry.
Okay, so it's $19.
It's disgusting.
I would literally spend $100 for this whiskey. You've got no hangover.
No.
3 shots. You've got the best high buzz brain buzz you're ever gonna get. I've literally had maybe probably 13 or 14 shots. I've got a massive tolerance.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna disagree.
I could walk outside right now and talk to my neighbors. I wouldn't drive. But if you, I know right now that if you're listening to me on the air and if I replay this, you're going to say, "The guy doesn't sound drunk." I've got a
You do not sound drunk.
What's that?
You do not sound drunk. And I have an Evan Williams story. It's not long, but it's like I love Canadian whiskey. Okay, because my old man drank it, you know. So when I started drinking, I just started drinking Canadian whiskey, so I got the flavor for it. And Jack Daniels, I always say this, I hate it. It's good whiskey, but I hate it because I like the Irish flavor, not the smoky flavor. I used to live with a guy who's a huge Vols fan. Believe it or not, his name was Chad, a different Chad. And he loved Jack Daniels, but because it was so expensive, he would come back to the apartment with a bottle of Evan Williams, and we would get shit-faced, and it was so terrible to me, the flavor. But it's what you said. I got so fucked up so fast on it, I would drink it. So I'm going to allow this call, Charlie, and I'm going to say this is the most genuine you've ever been.
No. I'm reading your chat room right now. There's a guy named Colt C. He goes, "I'm more of a rye Scotch guy, but Evan Williams is way cheaper and, in my opinion, better than Jack." I've tried Jack Daniels. I knew their comedian. I've known. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to say that. I'm telling you, it's just a great buzz. It's the cheapest whiskey high. If you go online, you type in a great whiskey under 30 or 40 bucks. Evan Williams is usually the top brand, but you're not going to get a hangover the next day. If you've got problems in your life, if you hate your wife, you hate your mother, your sister, your brother, your cat, your dog, just drink Evan Williams. It's going to make all your problems go away. But here's the problem with it. If you drink it too much like I do, it's going to destroy your life. So I'm about to get off it, and I'm going to start changing my life.
Okay, now how are you going to change your life? And by the way, Steel Toe Morning Show asks, is Charlie at the gym?
I'm a big fan of Aaron's. Aaron's got a brilliant mind. Comedic brand. I'm a fan of Aaron's. You should get Aaron on a 3-way call.
I'm not going to get him on a 3. Sydney Shaw says Elijah Craig all day and all night. Have you had that?
Elijah Craig. I don't know what that means. I don't know
Elijah Craig is a pricier fucking whiskey. I don't like it that much. But again, because it's got the smoky flavor. Sizzle's Chest is telling Jeff Hillman, if you want to be slavish to formality, go ahead. But that's not my bag, baby. Plus, I don't know what that was. All right. Well, this has been a good call, Charlie. We'll do it again sometime.
Oh, no. I can't stand you as a human being.
That was the best call. I mean, let me explain the secret of comedy. 3, 2, 1. Timing! He literally went out on I can't stand you as a human being. We know, Charlie. We know. And I don't know if we believe it, but whatever. If that's blackout drunk, he's not drinking right. Or maybe he's Big A and he weighs 800 pounds. I swear to y'all, I like Charlie. By the way, shout out to Steel Toe Morning Show. Aaron, we were like, I don't know if you heard, I was telling our origin story and all that stuff. And I was saying, obviously, your wife hates me. She's holding my head over a fucking toilet. That's what hateful people do. But me and Keanu were cracking up. I don't know if you saw, but our boy Gum Friday posted the clip of everyone's character reveal on the Halloween episode. And I don't know what his real name was, but I kept calling him Frank of Furt, the medieval knight that talked like a dock worker. He was my favorite. He was my fucking favorite, Steel Toe. All right, well, 3 hours of silliness has been going on. He's sitting, and by the way, so he's telling me he was hammered, Keanu. Hammered when he's calling your show saying he's outside the gym. I find one of those doesn't jive. CMOX wants us to know, did I know that when sperm meets an egg, a flash of light happens where all energy... shut up! Fucking, that's incredible. Hold on. I'm going to put my Colombo cigar down. I really should stop smoking the cigar just for the simple fact I really can't sit and enjoy it when you guys are fucking keeping me. I'm going to watch this, CMOX. I'm typing in flash of light at insemination. Or maybe it's conception. Flash of light at fertilization. Get the fuck out of here. You ready for this, people? Fucking CMOX. Fucking here's to you, baby. It's just tea. CMOX, I never... Wrong button, hold on. CMOX, I never fucking knew this. Hold on. I can read it to you, but I don't know. I just feel cooler doing this if you don't mind. This is incredible. Zinc is essentially... There it is. Oh, hold on. Let me take this down so it's not in the way. Thank you, CMOX. A zinc spark is essentially an explosion of zinc from an egg that can be seen under a microscope using a fluorescent probe. The spark occurs when an egg is fertilized and its cortical vesicles are released, flooding the area around the egg with zinc. That is incredible. Would you like to see the spark of fertilization captured by UT marine scientists? I sure fucking would. Let's take a look on the YouTube. Wow. Keanu, can I get the Kiki Bucks? Wow. We take you live to Keanu's egg last night. It's a bit, baby. It's a bit. Let's make it even bigger. One last time. One last time. Here we go. Wow. Wow. CMOX, that's incredible. That's fucking incredible. Thank you so much. I did not know that. Maybe I can work that into the act. Who is this toe guy, Cockdiv? Fucking my hero. By the way, if you make sure you tune into, I can say it now, they said it on the show. Me and fucking Aaron will be back Tuesday, filling in for the boss who is taking his time getting healthy and probably will be back after Thanksgiving. And thank God he's taking his time, because what's the point of doing something if you don't enjoy it? Like working out hammered on Elijah Craig. Not Elijah Craig, Evan Williams. Wrong fucking hick. Mr. White says, Serge, you don't have to give the crown of bum to Charlie. No. Sid Seraph, going live for 3 hours gets $10. Those are the rules. Thank you, Sid. Like, let me tell you, if I could split it fucking, if I could give everyone 10 cents, because about 100 people on average, I think we peaked at 100. Like, you've made this interesting to me. Like, I've learned so much. Like, I learned, what have we learned? I learned Sizzle Chest is just playing dumb with that name, because when you're Sizzle Chest, you think of Jerky Boys, you know? I've learned that fucking we're all energy, and we start out by getting endowed with a spark of energy. I learned that Ro Jogan thinks it's aluminum toe. That's mean. But again, Sid, thank you so much for that. It wasn't hard to do with you guys. I'm not this Frank the Crusader fella. He had some he just seemed like a guy that seemed like he showed up for the Crusades, like holding a metal lunch pail in one hand and one of those long fucking jousting things in the other. He just had it on his back, the jousting spear, and he's carrying a lunch pail. That's how he seemed to me. Oh my God, McGuinevere, we finally did. No. That is insanely grotesque. Anytime fitness for anyone but Charlie. Oh, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Hold on, let me see. I'm sorry, just gotta. If I may, as long as we're doing this, because I have to pee, obviously, but I want to bring up on Friday YouTube. I want to fucking bring up the fucking thing he just posted. It'll give me a sec to piss. Every costume explanation. It's not just every costume. It's not just every costume explanation. It's 3 outfits Keanu wouldn't fuck me in.
Like, hi, Meg. Did she ask about me?
Okay, and by the way, there's $100 from Dead Full Stud. All right, so first of all, she's wearing this. Nah, didn't get to bang that.
Did she ask about me?
There's McGuinevere. There's Kiki's mother. There's our
Makes
boy.
me look incredibly fat when I say
Johnny
it's
Crutches,
flattering.
also Steel Toe fame. Okay, by the way,
No, we're good.
Cowboy. Didn't get to bang
all right,
Woody.
now.
Didn't get to bang
Good
Woody.
out there, Johnny Crutches. Big.
Hold on. Here we go. Watch this.
And I live in what's his name?
I
I'm
don't know.
not great with Pixar.
Didn't get to bang. Watch this. Didn't get to bang Woody.
I don't know.
Buzz Lightyear.
Slide being a piece of shit.
There's a snake in my boot.
There's a snake in my boot. You know,
Keanu, please stand up.
Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Didn't get to bang that outfit. Didn't get to bang that outfit. That's why she's running around a fucking circle. Hold on. Let's get to Frank, though. And then I'm going to pee. There, look, Chrissy shows up. Fucking Kirk Cousin. He fucking literally stood on crutches for 10 minutes in hold to commit to the pit. Look at this. Look at this idiot on his crutches.
Yeah. I'm like, and then
Hold on. I'm going to pee, but I got to get to the fucking, this is my fave. Hold on.
Quite true.
Oh my gosh. Well, welcome
hey.
to the program.
Name's Frank. I'm a Crusader. How you doing?
And that's your lovely Guinevere lady.
But some Viking whore I picked up in France.
My name is Freya.
Yeah,
my name is Freya.
You see,
it's not this funny, but it's this funny to me. I'm sorry.
I was on my way to the Holy Land,
I'm gonna
to kill muzzies, things like that, and I run across this Viking skank, and I figure, hey, what the hell?
Isn't France called Gaul right now?
What's that? Gaul? Well, the goal of you to ask such a question to a man fighting for the Lord.
You know how stupid that was as you were saying it. You knew.
Yeah, no problem.
You knew I'm the only one that would enjoy that.
Right, exactly. That was for a crowd of one.
It's very niche. Yes.
April, he seemed to put that on quite quickly.
You sure did. We have it at the ready.
He put it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like, and I heard you say on your program today that you didn't want to come here, but I knew you did, and you had 2 costumes at the ready. You
right?
did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
there?
Name's Frank the Crusader. I came here from France. I was laying some cable, some Cat 5. And,
Why be to say Kirk Cousins there then, eh?
But Frank, why do you sound like a dock worker or like?
I don't know anything about that. All I know is in my village in northern Germany, this is how we all talk.
It sounds more like Chicago.
What's that?
More Midwest. Yes.
I don't know what a Chicago is, but if it's a Muslim, he'll meet my sword. How you doing? I've watched a shitload of Kingdom of Heaven. What do you know?
Oh, that is good stuff, people. That is good stuff. Don't put that evil on me, but come on, baby. When I find the asshole, no, I need a gong. Who the fuck would give Keanu a gong? That's the question here. Sizzle Chest dropping more knowledge. General Warts glow in the dark if you apply vinegar and use a black. Why would I do that, Sizzle Chest? I think Sizzle Chest is a doctor. All right. It's been you say never, baby. The egg didn't look impressed. I am. Why is that funny? Yeah, Frank the Crusader was fucking gold. Get Charlie the compound hotline. That's all we need. Yeah, oh my God. And I'm surprised they didn't show it. I think Kiki's mom tweeted it when Keanu was a child. When Keanu was a child, and she talked about this on one of her early episodes. She talked about this on one of her early episodes. Fucking, she had this Halloween outfit. Am I wrong, Keanu? And it's here we go. Here we go. This is the outfit that scared the fuck out of Keanu when she was a kid. Her and her fucking brother rock loads. This thing fucking from Kiki's mom. Make sure you follow Kiki's mom, 55. This thing scared the fuck out of a young Keanu. Am I right, Keanu? Didn't this terrify you? Am I wrong? I remember this. Fucking, that is Keanu's mom really getting into Halloween and young rock loads, and Keanu like was terrified of it. I think that's adorable. All right. All right. I'm not. I missed this $2 super chat. Hold on. Deadpool. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Kirkland Reds. And I'll see if I missed any other ones. But no, I've never had an absinthe infused cigar, man. That's got to be like somebody. I don't like. I'll tell you this though. I don't like flavored cigars either, buddy. Like a buddy of mine gave me I want to say Grand Marnier infused cigar, but it's like anything else. I don't like flavored coffee. I don't like. I love tequila. I love coffee. I don't want coffee flavored tequila. I'll drink it, but it's You know what I mean? I tried Jameson orange just because orange is my favorite color, and that was not. Oh God damn it! Hold on, this is too. What are you trying to burn a house down? But yeah, I don't like any of that flavored shit. All right, made it too low. Are you watching me? Come on. All right, this is I'm stupid, aren't I? Is it the other way? Sorry about that. All right, did we cover everything? Sucking that glass dick. That's from Do the Right Thing. All right, so I think we covered a lot. I want you all to go watch some college football now. If I was cool, I would go jump rope, but I need a fucking day off. I really do. That was a great Steel Untoward Tuesday episode. Love that. Pissing a bottle under the table. Come on. Then you wouldn't have got to see Frank the Crusader. Real absinthe is illegal. It's fermented wormwood and can cause psychosis. Some guy in France killed his whole village on it. Oh my God, I'm claiming from Cheers. See, that's the thing, Sizzle Chest, and thank you for that input. I thought we were drinking real absinthe. I still do, because it had wormwood in it. Even 6 is getting tired. Come here, baby. I still think we were drinking real wormwood, but I don't know. Love that cat. She was sleeping on Kiki today. What happened to your Gophers? Charlie, we're done for the day. I love you, buddy, but we're done for the day. Ray All Day is in response to Dr. Chow, the Mega G. And this isn't the real Dr. Chow, by the way. Or I would have sent him a link. He says Ray All Day wins. I can go back. Now, here's the thing. And I hate to say this. I say this all the time. I watch Nobody Loves Onions sometimes. I skip past the part when he tries to shit on fucking Steel Toe. I get it. You have a problem with him. Fuck off. Don't make me hate you. But he had a great breakdown of it's like, if they really fucking tried with this could be great. But you need legit judges. Ray thinks it's all Chad's friends. I don't think anyone likes either of these guys. So I think it's going to be fair. But if you base your bet on Chad at the Kevin Brennan roast, oh my God. He was fucking awful. He was awful. So I don't know. I mean, if they did it legit, I would put my money on Ray as well. I think that's a good bet. What did your Gophers do, Aaron? Golden Gophers. Looks like the Minnesota Golden Gophers canceled. Jesus Christ, I almost put that in this chat. Golden Gophers. Let's see what they did. Oh, you're fine. They're playing the Fighting Illini. Tied 14 all. All right, guys. I think I'm going to sit back and enjoy this cigar. I know. It's pronounced Illinois. Joe Dago, grateful for 4 years with no RICO case. Fucking you lucky bastard. All right, look, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. The whole reason I was doing the stream today was to get $10 out of Sid Saraf, and I fooled that dumb fuck. I'm kidding, buddy. Sid, thank you so much. I think this is great. We went nearly 3.5 hours. Deadpool is as hilarious as he was generous. I can't thank him enough. And obviously, he loves Jim Stansel. Make sure you watch Jim Stansel's fucking sports mask. I'm not kidding. It's one of those things like I'm watching. I'm like, this is great. And then I'm like, well, of course it's great. You like Jim. You think he's funny. You like his fucking take on sports. And he fucking is so fun to listen to. He says over the top shit. Like, he's perfect at saying shit that drives you fucking mad but doesn't make you angry. You know what I mean? Like, bacon doesn't go on anything. Are you out of your mind? But you're laughing while you're yelling at him. Like, he's so good at that. So do yourself a flavor if you like sports, Mason in Portland. And you never gave me your lock, or did I miss your fucking lock? I should go back and look for that. Did I miss Mason in Portland's lock? If I did, if he's still in here, tell me what it was. If I missed it, tell me fucking what I missed. They were blasting. I don't even know what that was. I missed a lot of chats. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, and I'll tell you this. Producer Robert, some asshole did get her a gong and a gun-free zone sign. I'm sorry. I'm basically looking to see if I heard some muzzies don't like Frank. Can I sub to Compound via EBT? Hey, El Jefe. All right, so that's it, guys. I can't find it. I was just genuinely curious who fucking Mason from Portland likes, and I just thought of him because I'm thinking of my boy fucking Jim Stansel, who Deadpool loves. And he had the great fucking Schrodinger's cat joke. And again, I'm going to put this back up. Sorry I missed this, Kirkland. That's a great question. And I'm telling you, it wasn't because it was only $2. And by the way, yeah, never mind. I was going to say something shitty about Kevin Brennan. He's funny. Mr. White's great. I'm going to have a White Owl after dinner. Shout out to Diesel Cat. Raiders Nation is a lock. There's not enough money in the Charlie Sucks Fund. Remember, Abraham Lincoln said it's better to let people think you're an idiot than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. That is $20 we can all fucking bank on. Mason in Portland, again, it's a slow burn. Born in a hurry, always late. Haven't been early since '88, to quote Casey Musgraves. But I honest to God, if we were ever in a bar together, that would be a good fucking time. And my two favorite jokes of the day, and don't get me, actually, it wasn't a joke. It was just hilarious the way fucking Deadpool timed it. But two of the best lines I enjoyed were Leo Gunn's Sonic Crack Cast and McGuinevere. Keanu, the only thing she does more than 3 hours is Keanu Cast. Maury Snow sent me a pink blanket. Deadpool. Fucking again, I gotta buy Keanu in the bar drinks. And Bolt Patricia, we're all praying for you. We really are. We really are. That said, I'm gonna sit, have some more coffee, really enjoy the rest of this cigar. By the way, eat your heart out. These are the two people calling me. Charlie wants to kill himself after in this. It's called Sonic Ratcast. I mean, do you understand? Like, why are you yelling into the ether? Jeff Hillman wants you to know sex with your mom. He hit P instead of O. Sid Saraf, it's easy to get a fool to part with his money. You and me both, Sid. Sid, if you want to know who real fool is, it's not the genuine stud that fucking said after 3 hours you get $10. Thank you for that. It's the fucking twat sickle that walks into a bar, gets a fucking $252 tab, and says, fuck this, I'm paying it. Because it's worth it to get these fucking people out of my life, and it's worth it for me to be able to lose my mind. And again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I got offended when Big A said turn around and come back with $20, and that's not how he said it. But that's how I read it. And regardless of if he said it with the cutest intentions, I can't fucking be bothered. Testify 85. Enjoy the coffee and cigar, my friend. Dude, thank you very much. I fucking will. There's nothing better. And I'll say this, and I said it Monday. What more content do you need? 4 days a week, I do In Hot Water. Fifth day, me, Garrett, and Steve give you Gum Friday. Thursday night, we give you the football show. Saturday, I give you the Gradcast. We give you bonus content. The bonus content on the football show was great today, if you saw it yesterday. And then I give you a second stream, which I'm probably going to make members only, me watching the Chargers. And I'm sorry that I love my life so much. I'd rather sit and fucking watch a game screaming with you idiots than go and freeze my ass off in a fucking crowded stadium. I really mean it. Deadpool, Steve Manzo, what is Dead? He dropped like, he's a stud. I'll tell you what he doesn't do, worry. He does not worry for a living. I want to thank Charlie again for fucking letting me drive him insane. Podcast proves that anyone can go online and attempt a podcast. Am I wrong, guys? Or is this more of a quantum physics type thing? And I asked Sizzle Chest, I am doing a podcast. I believe it was Vincent van Gogh, Charlie, if I may do a quote. Charlie, when the voice in your head says you cannot paint, then by all means paint to prove that voice wrong. That's all he's saying. It's saying if you can't, Charlie, you need to take your own advice here, and I'll be serious and I'll try and be helpful and I'll try and give you something to be grateful for. If you think you can't do comedy, try it. And I don't mean call into my show or Keanu's show where we're not, and you're not even calling in, we're answering the phone. We're generous enough to take your call, and Keanu's better at it. If you think you're funny, do a stand-up show. I would love to hear about you doing a stand-up show. My buddy fucking Ken Mosca did a stand-up show this week, and we were laughing. We were laughing about whether it'd be funny or not. Sizzle Chest says, be kind to your fat ass for it bears you. Six keeps passive-aggressively walking by, rubbing me. She's so great. All right, look, we've gone 3.5 hours. You guys are great. I didn't mean to cruise to 4:30 time, but I had to go until David Carpenter gave me a tea fund for my low tea. Happy Saturday. You're stupid. You're so fucking stupid, David Carpenter. Thank you. I need to get my tea up enough so I can have sex for 2 hours, David Carpenter. Yeah. Producer Roberto says, let Charlie do a stand-up set. No, and I don't mean that in a mean way. First of all, I wouldn't do a stand-up on the air. Like to prove up, like, you know who did stand-up once on fucking the tax show? You'll remember this, Bobo. And the whole reason they had Bobo do it was to laugh at him or make fun of him. And I want Charlie to know, if you really want to fucking, prove you're not an idiot, address your fears, fucking tell that voice in your head that says you can't do stand-up, then do stand-up. I want him to get on stage and do it somewhere. Rather than say, oh, well, you're not a comedy writer. I write a lot of fucking comedy. I don't fucking write it for fucking other people that will tell me how to write it. I write what I want to say. Because if you don't go within, you go without. If you don't create from within and say, here you go, you guys take what you want, then you shove fucking someone else's word in your mouth. You're like, I can make someone else's ideas funny. Why? Aaron wishes he was Kirk Cameron in that Like Father, Like Son movie with Gino. I think that, I don't know which Aaron that is anymore because someone said Aaron Berg. Charlie, no, we don't want you to die. Unless you're saying you hope you die on stage. Jeff Hillman insists, Charlie, there's a term for people who criticize despite the fact they are a failure, and that term is Brandon Staley. And you think I'm going to go out in person, Jeff Hillman, and support Brandon Staley again? I'm not. Keanu, can you read this? One of my favorite lines ever. Thank you, Happy Plague Doctor, for the $2. One of my favorite lines ever is when fucking she was in South Carolina and Frankie Nick Donald wrote something. Where's he been? And I said, would you read this for me? She goes, my neighbor will. Thank you, gay negoer. Gum Friday says, I want Charlie to DM me if he's on social media. Charlie, tell you what, Charlie, what do you want him to DM you? I can give him your number. You want me to DM him your phone number, Gum Fridays? I'll do it. I'll gladly do it. I guess I can't because I don't have his number. Yeah, I guess he's got to DM you. You're right. Jake in the Hudson, RIP Charlie. Fucking thank you, El Jefe. You like me, you like Steel Toe. I got to tell you, I am literally just fucking smoking this cigar, enjoying it, and the fucking music that I stole from Keanu. By the way, again, $20 from a man who went to Zany's. I love Ken Mosca. Make sure you catch him. I hate to tell you, he's on the Rack Me podcast with Chad Zumach. And again, both Patricia, our hearts feel for you. Our hearts go out to you. I did it wrong. And again, guys, follow Reed Soap Company. They're the first sponsor of my fucking girls podcast, and all the props for that. I hope I'm not speaking out of school. Well, the props for that completely go to fucking producer Rob and Keanu in that order. Well, producer Rob and Keanu and her mother, who are fucking great. Charlie says, F all of you. Thank you. Gum Friday says, if he reaches out to you, I'll happily act as a medium. All right, guys, I'm going to end this because all I'm doing now is smoking a cigar and listening to music and reading your regular chats, which I could do all fucking day. But I'm going to watch some college football. Baby, Ole Miss won. I told the Ole Miss story if you're in now. No, Robert, thank you, man. I cannot thank you enough, dude. You are doing the Lord's fucking work. Thank you so much for supporting, if I may. Hold on, don't help me, I'll find it. Keanu Cast. Obviously, you guys are subscribed now. Sorry about the order. I will, and by the way, guys, I will work on the order of the fucking page. I don't know what's going on with that. Obviously, as long as he's subscribed to the Gum Fridays page on YouTube, I don't know how many. Let me see something. How many subs? The guy that runs the page is Rich Osborne. I don't give a fuck. I'll say because I'm tired of fucking just calling him Gum. How did I not find it? How do you fucking there you go. Gum Fridays, we have 526 subs, guys. There's 526 subs, and fucking my buddy Frank, Chrissy's Frank, he's like, you should have him put the videos on your page, which I like, but I want Gum Fridays to have its own page. I'd love to take it and try and monetize his stuff, but I want this page to get monetized at some point. Maybe I should do a weekly stream on the Gum Fridays page to get subs to it. What do you think? I'll think of something, but I really want Gum Fridays to get its page and get monetized and that stuff. And of course, our Patreon. Make sure you get your own In Hot Water merch. We're working on some new stuff. I really want the fucking Gino's liver fail to go up there. And as long as I'm here, let's do a quick check of Twitter, see what's going on there. And then I'll let you guys go and I'll finish my cigar. And I will say again, you guys are fucking great. This was one of my most fun ones ever. Just because, you guys are cracking me up and you're so much fucking smarter than me at stuff. Okay, let's see what we got here. Keanu's mom wins. Damn, that was almost 30 seconds. I don't even know what that is. Oh, me jumping rope. Yeah, that was funny. I was jumping rope because we were talking. I put, if you know, you know. I was jumping rope because glycerin came on. All right, guys. I got to tell you right now, I feel like I'm half-assing the cigar and the chat. So I got to commit to one. It's going to be the cigar. Let me see if there's any last-minute comments I missed. Thanks for reading the chat. No, my God. Thanks for the chat, Sizzle Chest. You guys are great. Great afternoon. Traveled 270 miles. Thank you, sir. Much love to Diesel Cat. Give that cat a hug, an extra hug for Beavis. I've been squeezing the shit out of my little girl, fucking 6. And I'll say it again, 6 fucking feels the love. I don't care what you said. She was sleeping on. I woke up this morning to Keanu go, look at my leg. And the baby was sleeping on it. And Keanu talks a big game, but she was afraid to fucking move because she didn't want to upset her girlfriend. Gun Fridays In Hot Water Show clips. Yes, Ozzy's brother. Jeff Hillman says, yes, I'm Rich Osborne. He's Ozzy's brother. And I know he's Rich Osborne from when he got into a fight with Bill Schultz. Bill Schultz called him Admiral Anonymous. He goes, I'm Rich Osborne. I'm coming up there to kick your ass. And again, that's another Geno Steelta thing they were fighting in there. We're all good. We're guys. We get angry. Jeff Hillman, I don't know if you're famous enough, but Kiki might be able to pull some strings and get you on Simcast. Keanu, next time you're on Simcast, plug the Gum Friday page. In fact, that's a great idea. Jeff Hillman teasing, of course. I know. All right, guys, look, that is, let me make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, by the way, Happy Plague Doctor says Stale Toe's a gay Nagor. All right. Thank you for the David Carpenter. Thank you for the buzzer shot. Thank you for the 3-hour, $10 super chat. Deadpool, you're doing the Lord's work. I cannot thank you enough. You guys are the best. Thank you for the super chats. And I mean it. Thank you for the regular chats. This is Gino Bisconti reminding you, be grateful, enjoy your cigars, and fucking get outside and enjoy it. It's fucking great. And I'm going to go see if I can get some zinc explode onto Keanu's egg. I'm kidding. Yeah, Nicole, I'll send him a link. Like, me and him are buddies. And I think he would do that. It's a great idea. I'll reach out to him. Nicole, you're the best too. Have a great one, guys. Make sure you watch Gino's picks. And for the love of God, go watch Gum Friday. It's great this week. And sub the Keanu Cast. She's much better at me than a lot of things. And I'm going to try and have sex with her for late.